and welcome back to session 11 of Mythic Odyssey of Theros. And I am Sator Atlas, and let's go through our players because I've gotten to the point where I'm so used to running the game, we just jump straight into it. So let's remind everybody who we are. So, first off, Scots. Scots. So one moment you have to mute, so never mind. Oh, are you back? Nope, okay. Dios. Whoops.
Yep, I'm Dios, Plains Guide, Light Domain Cleric, and Proud Leonin.
Nadrin.
I am a Triton Storm Sorcerer named Nadrin Valasat.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yeah.
It's just so that the people listening can tell who's who by voices when you're popping up, basically. So, Zolk, say hello.
Zolk, the idiot rat that can't make good decisions. Because I don't know enough about D&D, so I'm just kind of winging it.
You said that you've been playing for nearly a year at this point.
That doesn't mean it's stuck.
Sogeg.
I am Sogeg Afasto, 12th of his name, rightful ruler of Akros. I'm a Scorpion Lamia playing an Oath of Conquest Paladin. I also am very smart and always do the right choice.
And Bennett.
Whisking Assassin, just a dude in Theros looking for the people who pissed on my rug.
Fantastic. And with that, we are back at session 11. So you've been exploring the world a little bit. What do you remember from the previous session?
The trees are angry.
Really annoys
You did piss off some trees, but you also did some other questionably okay things.
Listen, there was a coward who besmirched the name of Akros and the Acronians, and no less, he also believed in Iorus, and I taught him a lesson to not be a fool. I tried to strengthen him up, and being the good leader I am, I thought I will stab him until he gets stronger. And then he got stuck to a snail. And
don't know how that happened.
His fault. Couldn't be helped. I was very proud of the party that everyone else joined in the murder of this slightly, not defenseless, but definitely unawares fellow.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to be jumped by an entire party. He was trusting, considering you were you were a group of heroes that came in and saved them all from an Eater of Hope, so there was no reason not to trust you, up until the point where you started stabbing him in the middle of a swamp.
Should have known my name.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, the one person who's innocent, the one person that probably could have stopped them. Well, party mother.
Make sure I wasn't there.
So yes, you said your goodbyes to Lopus, said goodbye to Frankos, who will never be seen again, as well as Crethon and a few of the other NPCs, before heading towards the Nessian woods, where you did encounter one more thing before you encountered the Angie trees.
Piggies!
You encountered some big pigs. A very big pig. Very, very big pig. Mother with her little piglets, and she was pissed. But not pissed enough to fight. You did well at not escalating that further than it could have gone. So she did manage to back down, and then you carried on moving. Where what happened to piss off the trees?
Scots. It was all Scots' fault.
Yeah, I will actually take the blame for that one.
So you came to this little forest, and you noticed the bushes trying to steal stuff from you.
Rang, they just did.
And so, after wandering around and getting annoyed that more of the bushes were stealing stuff, he decided to try and blow up the big tree, not the bushes that were trying to steal stuff from you. Turns out the big tree was actually a tree ant, and he was pissed off that he got set on fire. And that's where we were.
It's pretty fair.
So, unless there's anything else you want to add in before we jump back into where we left off, which was a bit partway through combat.
So are we all in agreement we're trying to flee, or are we gonna continue and see how this goes?
I mean,
What is our
fire.
actual plan?
I have no idea what our plan is.
Do you ever have a plan?
I don't
Sort
think
of.
we
The
do.
plans are intricate usually.
You usually have an idea and then just wing it from there.
I stopped having plans after I realised how stupid Zolk was.
Oh, I've got a plan. Let's kidnap this satyr. Okay, we've kidnapped him. What do we do next?
That worked
I
out
didn't think
perfectly.
we got this far.
Give it
It's
Zolk
very,
that one.
it's very underpants gnomes, isn't it? Our plans. There's always that question mark in the middle.
We always get that profit.
I mean,
I mean,
if you want a plan from Zolk,
is Zolk dead?
Not
No, it's
quite.
not dead.
Almost.
He's at one hit point.
we're getting there.
I mean, feel for Zolk. Oh, you'd also know Sogeg's a little bit glowing red at the moment. You might find that running away. I'm just going to be chasing the nearest prey, so make sure Zolk's not near me. Other than that,
Oh,
I'll follow the
Christ.
party. Oh, poor Pogeg.
I mean, my vote is we acquire our good old 1d4 ogres.
That's also
You get
true.
them in-
You've got your 1d4 ogres that show up in 1d6 turns,
We could get lucky. We
If
could
we
get
roll a
lucky
1
and
on the
get...
second.
but they'd
one
also
on
only
second.
last for one turn.
Oh,
Well, it lasted for
Oh no,
that amount of minutes.
yeah, it's a number of minutes. So they'd last for 10 turns and then run away.
That's enough turns for ogre magics. Or Hero's Feast. We could cast Hero's Feast. Hero's Feast is pretty great.
It takes a while to cast that, if I remember.
It does, but
Don't
I
you
mean,
have to sit down and eat it for like an hour?
maybe
Yes.
we could help the tree ants and they calm down because there's food.
Do we have any
Or not.
charisma-based characters that can talk these people down?
You've got
My
charisma-based
charisma-
characters, but
My charisma's really high.
yeah, you've got some charisma characters because you've got at least
Oh,
2
no.
charisma casters. Oh no, 3 charisma casters.
Listen,
But does that mean we've got charisma characters?
No.
I have listen. I can pull out my writ of nobility and I can show them I am the true noble born. But I might show them that by stabbing them. It might be
Why
a bit of
wouldn't
a...
they care?
Yeah, why would trees care about who your parents were?
Who doesn't care about Sogeg's 12 of his name? This is the Acronian nobility. The world loves us.
All right, so
I don't think we're going to calm these trees down, honestly.
Yeah.
You shot a fireball at them.
Well, I'm proficient with a disguise kit, so can I disguise myself as a tree?
I was going to say
and
you
try
could
and
grab
convince
some
them?
grab some foliage and some loose sticks.
Thought Zolt
Just
was the only
stick
rat
them in your
here.
beard and hope for the best.
Then it's going to sell us out.
I mean, you could end up looking like what these guys, the Leshy.
Oh, I'm going to be honest. I feel bad for hurting the trees. The Leshies can piss off.
The
not a
Leshies
fan
were
of
the ones
Leshies.
that were stealing from you, yes.
Not a fan of Leshies, but I'm scared of Leshies.
They are mischievous, but not above taking a bribe or, at the very least, having a discussion. They just saw some easy marks, marked them, and then the mate got fireballed, so they needed to step in and help.
Okay.
So, with that, Zolk, you're at the top of the order. So what would you like to do?
Oh no. Does this require again? Okay, some needs to have been dead, so I can't do that.
Taking a lot longer than decision to jump in the river Styx. Or the blood ooze.
Or the blood
suspicious
ooze.
blood ooze underneath the blood tree.
Hey, they were good decisions.
I mean,
At least
they're
the
not,
song
because you,
knows.
you didn't get
I
anything
also-
from them, but
You got stabbed. You got.
you got
know,
feeble-minded.
Zolk did get me. You did get me an epithet, so
That's
maybe that was
true.
big brain.
He also got himself a cursed epithet, which we'll see how that plays out
He's
later.
also-
I kind of know what my fate is at this point, so I'm going to help out Bennett.
Oh no,
Oh,
Zolk.
So
What's
we're
happened to
looking
you,
at
bud?
this tree over here.
Shouldn't you do the good dudes?
Wait,
you could do
yeah.
the good dudes if you want to. It depends if you
Oh,
want to
God,
use it
use the good
now,
dudes.
or if you want to save it for later, because it does take a while to recharge.
Just
What's
3
the
days.
party vote on this?
Nah.
Because you think this is the only dangerous encounter you're going to face in the Nessian Woods?
I feel like we're going to cause more issues than this. So yeah, I'm just going to cast Ray of Appeal.
Whoa! Very nice.
Okay. So they need to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm sure trees are terrible with their Constitution. Well, they're fine.
That is a tragedy.
That went well.
Turns out, trees are pretty sturdy. Anything else?
It's a fair assumption. It's a fair.
Surprisingly enough, no.
Zolk, can you not run away? Do you not have a
That would not
disengage?
go
Oh, yeah.
well.
I said I'd heal you if you fell down, but I'm really not in a healing mood right now. Against my wishes.
Like, Skitter and Scurry doesn't prevent attacks of opportunity, so I'm just trapped. So I'm just kind of here.
Poor
You're just
Zolk.
going to be there for a bit? That's
Got you,
reasonable.
Zolk.
Hardly
It's
knew
okay.
you.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Hogeg will just salute you.
Bennett.
As
You're
you go
so gonna
down.
die.
Right, I've never used the disguise kit before, so how do I make a roll to see if I'm a convincing disguise?
You would make a deception check to see whether or not they believe what you're turning into. And also, what are you trying to turn into? Because at the moment you are hidden from them. They don't actually know that you're there.
Oh no, I don't. Nobody knows I'm here. That's the thing. Nobody saw me disappear. So for all you know, Bennett could have abandoned you, and basically, Theros' equivalent of Batman is about to step out of the trees and potentially save you, or not, is more likely to happen. Right.
Knowing your roles.
Wow, scathing.
It's true.
It is true, but it's still scathing.
There's faith for you. Right, okay. Yeah, but I'm going to try and disguise myself as whatever you said that was.
A Leshy.
A Leshy. Right.
Not a
Okay.
Leshy, it's a bastard. Oh.
Let's see if it can tell the difference. Oh, that should have been hidden. I don't know why it rolled publicly, but
Guessing that means no.
You think?
that does mean no. They don't
You think.
recognise you because you did get you did beat it. So yeah, they are, as far as they're aware, you're one of the at least one other Leshy hiding around here. As far as they're concerned, you're an ally.
Right. So would that be my main action then?
That would be your main action. If you do anything that would be out of character for one of these Leshies, they'd essentially try and get another attempt to try and break your deception.
Right, well, I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to look like... Again, I don't know whether I'll be allowed to do this because it might be an action or not, but I'm going to look like I'm trying to pick Panamindora's pocket.
Nadrin.
Nadrin.
Adrian, wait.
What are
I'm
these
looking
Oh,
Strange.
you almost got there.
So close. So close.
You got it right. We're using a screen name, but not the
I
character.
looked at the wrong screen.
It's fine. But yeah, I'll let you use the same deception check because you're essentially using that to try to make yourself look like a Leshy and act like one to try and
Bennett.
convince him to.
Oh no.
Okay, so you are currently looking like you're trying to pick Nadrin's pocket.
But, well, hang on, no. Yeah, you have to imagine that Nadrin can see me winking.
I mean, can she? You've got sunglasses on.
There's some, and you can't take them off.
It's more of a feeling.
They see the rest of your face moving, just not the wink itself. See your
it's
cheek
like-
going up and down, yeah.
The head's,
Mouth
the
moving.
head's slightly tilting, and
Yeah.
like one side of the mouth is going up just slightly.
The sunglasses
And
themselves.
yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this.
Okay, fantastic. Scott, what would you like to do? There is a little Leshy hitting you with a stick, and then the big treant that he's currently trying to slap Sogeg about.
It is a big stick.
Okay.
You also
Scott
deal
is
a
just-
fuck ton more damage because of Nadrin making you enlarged. So
That's fair.
Treant has
So-
taken a lot of hits.
Scuts is just going to like stand there, and it's gonna be like one of those romance novel scenes as the wind blows and her hair just moves perfectly, and there's just something so captivating about her as she uses her ability captivating. Wait,
okay.
that shouldn't be a public role. What? I was trying to see if I could share it with you guys. Atlas knows. Yeah, Atlas knows. What.
Let's have a look. Let me remind myself of what.
Basically,
was
I'm going
neutral, captivating.
to use it to give Zolk
So
5
inspiring
temporary
presence,
hit
right?
points.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to use my inspiring presence.
Okay.
Just so damn majestic.
So you can choose up to 3 creatures.
Oh, it's 3?
Well, your proficiency bonus has gone up.
Oh, okay. Then I will choose Zolk, Dios, and Neil.
Okay. They each
they
gain
need-
5 temporary hit points. And then
I
when
will
you
take that.
when you gain those 5 temporary hit points, you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, oh.
Now that
And that-
is very nice.
So if we're gonna run,
It does cost you your action, but or your reaction. But
no.
to be honest,
oh yeah,
your reaction is nothing. It's a bonus action for your Scots, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty sweet.
But for a
Point
bonus
your
action
range
to give
to
3
react.
other people the ability to move and give them temporary HP, it's pretty good.
Right.
So damn majestic. Okay. Now that her friends have had a chance to flee, she just like snaps out of that momentary.
Yeah, the glamour pose, yeah.
Yeah. She did blue steel. And as she snaps out of it, I guess she's going to. I will run with everybody. I could hit him again, but I feel like that would be for no reason.
Right, it's up to you.
So yes, all right. I'm
You could
so
still
large.
move. Or you could take your action to disengage, so they wouldn't get opportunity attacks, and you'd still be able to move. Or you can
Alright.
attack them and move, and they'd get opportunity attacks against you.
Well, I don't want to kill the poor guy. That's the whole reason we're like we feel like assholes. So I am going ahead to use my action to disengage and follow
Okay.
suit with everybody fleeing.
Okay. Seems to be all bunching up a little bit. Be a
There's a
shame if
breath
something had a breath weapon.
I will get another 10 metaphysical
No,
pounds.
you know this at this point
£10.
because I am a spiteful dungeon master. Every single creature in Theros has a breath weapon. Every
Then
single
I'll
one
be a
of them.
very
Yes, he
rich
is.
metaphysical man.
Every single one of them just because of that. Anyway, is that everything, Scots?
You're just angry. I can read you so well.
Yeah, I think that's everything I'm gonna do.
Okay, this one is going to...
He makes me laugh, so help me God. I will end this little shit. No one makes Sogeg laugh.
It's going to move over to here. We'll get to about there. And then suddenly vanish. As if the foliage itself grabs him and pulls him into it. Okay, Madron.
Spells.
Oh, got him.
Thanks.
Something fishy about that sorcerer.
Hey-oh.
Do I know that this is
Go ahead and make an
Bennett.
insight check.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Oh no. No.
Insight. Oh, okay.
And it's about to get clapped.
I'll say that's enough that you can see that Bennett is a master of disguises. The fact that he's used a couple twigs and a bit of dirt to make himself identical to these Leshy, it's just something else. But you can also tell that they tend to stick to their bushes and cast spells as opposed to come up and physically try and take stuff out your pocket, so it's a bit out of character. But it is very much in character for Bennett, so yeah, you kind of twig that it's him.
Hey, twig.
Yeah, so...
Oh my god.
Pay a penance.
yeah, you're picking up what I'm stepping on.
Okay, since I know that it's Bennett, I'm not gonna be worried about getting hit, so I'm just gonna leg it.
Very respectful.
Okay. Any spells?
Uh,
Because you've not used any
This
actions
tree
or
hit
bonus
me, I'm just
actions.
saying.
There is a big tree there. It is all lit
Yeah.
up like a Christmas tree because Neil's vomited on it. So
Don't I get a attack of opportunity?
you can take an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Gotta keep it in
I don't.
disguise.
I make a half-arse swing, but it
Yeah.
purposely misses. I
you purposefully
fail.
miss.
I
Thank you.
voluntarily fail my attack roll.
Definitely roll for it.
Yeah. You pull a Victor, just pull your hood down and swing wildly.
That always worked well.
I don't think I want to do anything because we just want to get out of here, right? So I can't really get any more off the map, but I'm gonna keep running.
Okay, so you're using your action essentially to dash off the map.
I'm just gonna bolt it.
Howard.
Okay. Sogeg.
It's where it could get interesting. Sogeg, you just see the blood in his eyes, his helmet sort of shaking violently as I dart around and I look for
Neil
leshes. As no one makes Sogeg laugh, as my ears ring with apparently Tasha's really funny joke. Do I notice that Bennett is Bennett? Because I swing around and I suddenly see a Leshy.
Make an insight check.
Oh
no.
no.
No. Oh!
Okay, yeah, you pick it up. You don't get the level of trickster energy from him, or at least you can't smell any of your stuff on him that these guys have nicked.
As I see Bennett in a very apparently poor costume, I just let out my pent-up rage as it appears the Leshies have abandoned. I'm going to let out my anger on the tree.
Okay.
That'll be at normal to got hit last turn. I'm just going to stab it a couple of times. Cheeky not to. Badabingus. Badabungus. Oh dear.
Okay. Well, you give it a...
Still get advantage because of Neil?
You would be at advantage because of Neil, yes. Good
Cancels
point.
out because I'm within... Oh no, I'm not within 5. I'm being dumb.
You are within 5.
Oh yeah, I am.
So
No,
yeah,
is it-
it would
sorry, yeah,
cancel
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
If you're
There
using
would
his
be-
ice on, yeah, it would cancel out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
But that's fine, because the first one, you give it a solid prod into the chest and see the Z-Stone come out the other side of the tree.
Fomogis!
As it does stagger to one knee and then go immobile.
I grab its tree bark and I just bathe it over my face in ritual. I'll like darting glance to the other party to hope that everyone thinks I'm looking really cool right now.
Pretty sure trees don't have blood.
Yeah, you might have a bit of
Yeah,
sap.
I'm bathing in the bark. In the bark.
It'd be a bit sticky.
You see, I'm just sort of crushing the bark slightly to make it sort of splinter and look like a rain of tree.
Okay.
You look like an idiot.
As I also am going to do the very Mogis thing and book it towards the leshies, wink wink, as I sniff. I'm with my blood sense. Do I see anything towards the north? Do I sense any blood towards the north?
Not towards the north that you can't already see.
Northeast? Do I see blood towards the northeast?
Not that you can't already see.
Jesus.
Sogeg slightly closes his eyes, sensing blood.
There's a lot of blood behind you, but...
There's a lot of blood behind me. But that's the leshies. They're tricksters.
That's true, they could be throwing it off.
They're running away as I hunt for leshies, wink wink. As Sogeg will also run as I bravely run away.
Okay.
Poker goes back in my pocket.
Dios, anything in particular?
I'm going to run away.
Okay, so I assume everybody is running away?
Yes.
Let it be known I killed something.
As you look behind you, you see the two awakened trees essentially stiffen up as well. It took a couple seconds after the tree ant died for the magic to wear out, but they are now no longer animated. So,
Away.
I'm not getting me to laugh anymore. Mogis gonna have to take
you're
a shot on
continuing
this
on to the next one then?
Well, everybody runs away, but Bennett stands in the clearing about here initially. And once everybody's gone, he looks around knowing all the other leshies are there and says, "I'll get them," and then runs after them.
I'm going to stab Bennett, I think.
Let's have a look to see if they got that.
I'm very tempted.
Oh, no, you hear in a language I'm not entirely sure you understand. What languages do you speak, Bennett?
You must speak Sylvan. Surely.
Bear with me. Oh, Thieves' Cant, Gnomish, Common. Yeah, them three.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a language you can't understand, but you do hear some jittering and cheering from behind you as you run forward.
Did Bennett just like list out his speech languages to the party? Because I think Soga definitely double takes that are definitely not mysterious friend speaks Fiendish.
I thought you said it was Gnomish and Thieves' Cant.
Gnomish. Yeah,
was
Common,
Gnomish.
Gnomish, Thieves' Cant. Yeah.
Sogeg misheard.
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, why you
I
took
speak
Gnomish, but
Yeah.
okay.
Very handy, lads.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep that in mind. So, are you pressing on deeper into the Nessian woods, trying to follow this Guardian way as it sort of splinters into these dirt paths?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he been up to?
Let's move on to the next one then.
Let's not bug the trees as soon as we see them in this tower, right? It's very rude.
Probably not the wisest
I'll-
move.
Oh god, you see Sogeg just fizzing violently. As I sort of strain myself as I just shout out, "Run away!" as yeah. Do you want to run away from Sogeg real quick? See Pogeg bucket.
I won't.
Scuts knows
I
this
don't know.
space. She's gonna follow him.
Yeah.
She's looking rather nervous as she follows Pogeg away from Sogeg.
As I just look towards Dios. You'd notice Dios just a frenzied, overtaken my normal, calm, noble eyes. As I'm gonna have to bonk. my best friend.
Oh no,
companion-
your cursed epithet would have definitely ended by this point because you would have run away.
Oh, sweet.
You would have had time to
throw-
actually.
I throw a spear as
step
I actually
away from each
halfway
other.
through throwing it. Remember?
Yeah,
I remember that. Oh,
because
wait, Dios,
yeah,
Dios, friend, and I will just go into a bear hug around Dios and Bennett as I come to my senses.
As you hug him, he
Come on
headbutts you
in,
across
old
the nose.
chums.
okay. I'll have
the
first of all, I'll have
pirates from
Sogek
greetings.
make an athletics check versus an athletics or acrobatics
Just
from
because you
Dios and
picked him
Bennett, just to see if you can escape his hug.
Athletics check.
And then we'll see
Oh,
whether
no
or not
advantage.
Dios does some damage with his headbutt, or
Am I
gets
wrong?
damage
That's
back as he is helmeted. So yeah,
And it's
either
not getting
athletics
away
or
from us.
acrobatics, whichever's
Oh, I'm stuck in there, but it's a headbutt, so
okay.
I
So
don't need my arms for that.
go ahead and make an attack roll, just with your natural weapons,
I
essentially.
accept the headbutt with
I just use
loving
my claws.
head.
Yeah.
You just think it's a cat head boop. You're like, oh, he likes me.
Exactly.
Well, it depends how well he hits you.
Come on, hit me. You
Not
see,
quite.
so good.
Oh.
My face go dour as I don't feel blessed by the headbutt of Dios. He doesn't love me.
Well, I've got some.
I will say, oh, there may be bigger issues at foot. As Sogek looks to the north.
As you
I'll put
hear
them both down.
a wet crunching
No.
sound, it's a large reptile of some kind is currently feasting on the carcass of what you assume to be a goat of some kind.
Hey, you kill my goat friend.
I know I'm not doing so hot at the moment. However,
Zolk.
Would you like
I'm
to
going to walk over to Zolk, actually.
I could do with a hand before I make any decisions here.
We've got a paladin for that.
I'll let you know now, Zolk, that this most certainly is a highly venomous creature.
Thank you.
Also,
No,
yeah,
you
as a
Have a
reminder,
pet weapon.
everyone, you've got your both major and minor agendas as well. Don't forget to have a look at
I'll
those.
walk up to Zolk. I'll slap Zolk on it, because Zolk fought bravely that last battle. Being the only one aside from myself, I believe, who actually took
Oh no, Scuts took a
fighting
hit.
Scuts took a
And
hit,
Neil
but
did.
Scuts can take it. Scuts already has my sort of respect on the level of, like, I know that Scuts can handle it. This is more of like a going up to that kid who doesn't run too good and sort of like, you did a great job, Zolk. You did a great job. I'll pat you on the back and I'll give you 15 lay on hands points.
A 50% win rate against you in arm wrestling.
Sure you do. Wink, wink. You see, like, a bit of pain actually well up inside Sogeg as he tries to hide it behind his great mask. Yeah, we 15 HP to Zolk.
Means I could probably take a hit and run away in time.
do my healing now before I
You
get
can
mana.
take a hit.
Alright.
Step back for the real actual healer to
Unless-
do magic to save this poor rat.
Unless Dios wants to also pad onto this, Zolk has a plan.
Oh no.
Good
Oh
luck.
dear God!
So,
Nothing scarier than those words put together.
I'm going to cast invisibility
Oh no.
on myself.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Anyone else care to hide in a tree with me? I don't trust this. Over here, Pogag.
Okay. So you are now invisible.
Okay. I shuffle up towards the dragon.
Make a stealth check. An advantage because it can't see you, but it can still hear and smell you.
Oh, smell
You
might be a
really
problem.
smell.
Oh, no.
Okay, fantastic.
I like Zolk.
So you get to about here, where you suddenly step on basically a fallen twig, and there is a loud crack that seems to echo through this valley, and the creature snaps its head up and starts searching around.
If I stay still, it can't see me.
Make a stealth check for me, please. Again, an advantage because you're. Okay. It looks around before snapping its head directly towards you. I need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Also OPS.
Oh god, I don't even want to roll this.
I know it has a breath weapon. I expected that.
I already told you every single creature you ever encounter now will have a breath weapon.
Oh, I think Zolk's about to lose his.
As you take 56 points of poison damage.
Please say you're resistant to that.
Wouldn't make a difference. I'm on 16.
Well, it might not kill you outright.
It might not kill. It won't kill you outright simply because you're resistant to poison.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God. Well,
I'd be very surprised if you weren't.
How much does he take from that then?
he's dead.
So, yeah, 28 points of poison damage, and then
And
quickly.
you're at 16.
Okay.
With 5 temporary.
I yell out an audible, "Oh, come on!" Because I noticed my lay on hands go to waste.
Oh, Zolt goes down to 0. Things get to happen now. Yay.
Oh, this is all a plan.
Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fantastic. I timed this properly. Let's do that. Number 3. Okay.
Turn into a snail.
Almost. As you see Zolk's body twist and reshape into a giant bird-beaked brain with tentacles.
God,
What the fuck has just happened?
not this one.
I think it's better.
And I think
Does it have a brain?
it's a brain. It's a
That's an
brain adjacent.
Do we know? And
Improvement.
seeing this horrendous visage, do any of us know what the hell it is? Like,
You can make a history or nature check to try and work it out. But I
don't
also
think
need
Nana told
everybody
me about
to
this one.
roll initiative, please.
I'm definitely going to kill it. I'll say that much.
But first of all,
Right.
I need to.
Ooh, that's a good. Roll.
In fact, Zoltz, yeah, if you want to roll initiative, and the your current form will take that point. And then obviously,
Don't think
God.
it recharges its breath weapon.
Oh no, I rolled a 1.
Where the hell does Zolk roll 21? Zolk 2.
He's a brain now.
Zolk 2, Zolk harder.
Yeah, Zolk 2, Zolk
That's
harder.
amazing.
Because he wanted a new character sheet, and it was like, oh, how do I make it sound different from his first one? Well, Zolk 2, Zolk
I don't know
harder.
if I don't know if Zolk harder is a good thing or a bad thing. Somehow I think it's a bad thing.
So far looking
It's been
bad.
so far.
Would the next one be Zolking with a Vengeance by any chance?
I'll keep that in mind.
And then it'll be Zolking 4.0.
Yeah.
Zolk Redemption.
And then a good day to
That's
Zolk.
not
A good day to Zolk. Live free or Zolk hard.
Okay.
There will never be a redemption arc.
Well,
I
speaking
don't
of,
think Zolk.
Big Brain Zolk is going to start hovering. Let's see.
I mean,
Be-
at least this time I've got a positive in intellect for once.
So we'll do.
Why does a literal bird
Okay,
brain,
it
like,
is going to start hovering towards the party. Surprisingly enough.
Oh, I swear to God, Zolk, if this is your villain arc, I'll be very angry. Oh my God, you floated so far.
As you float, before reaching out with its odd tendron tentacles towards Dios. A 17 to hit, doing 12 piercing.
I have no idea what that does to me, but you know what? I am going to let that happen, I think.
Gonna
lot
let
of
that
counts.
happen. Okay,
Yes.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah, my temporary points go away. I take 7 points.
please pass.
I am resistant to the poison
You are
condition.
resistant to the poison, so you would get. Oh, no,
Advantage.
you've got advantage against saving throws against being poisoned, don't you?
I do.
Then, yeah, you get advantage on this because it is to try and poison you.
I'm not blessed, but I do have +7.
There you go.
Ooh. Easy.
Easy. Con is my highest stat.
You are still grappled by these tentacles,
But
but
not
you are
paralysed.
not poisoned by them.
Or paralyzed.
Or paralysed, which would be how it poisons you. Okay. Next is Bennett. You see the creature that once was Zolk hover forward and reach out with its grim tentacles that wrapped around Dios. As well as a dragon in the background that's breathed a bit of poison gas in the area, and then at the moment there's a big old gas cloud, so you can't really tell what it's doing.
Disguise as a dragon? Try and befriend it?
Yeah, you can always try that.
No. I think
Your
after
head kind of
seeing
intellect definitely worked there.
this thing, not only do I know that it's Zolt, but also the fact that it's attacked Dios, my BFF. I'm going to run in
Keep trying.
and I'm going to attack it, but with non-lethal intent. I just want to knock it out because I know that this is Zolk under there.
Sure.
So I'm going to go it with Soul Reaver. It's not within 5 feet of anybody, is it? So I don't get the stealth attack roll.
I think you
Just making sure
would
that's-
because of one of your epithets. Don't you have?
That is true. Yeah,
The duelist.
yeah. If it's
So
not
you have
within 5
advantage
feet
on
of any
attack
other
rolls against
creature.
creatures, while no other creature is within 5 feet of the creature or the target.
So I get
so you get
advantage, but
advantage.
not sneak attack.
Well, because you got advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yeah, I mean,
So
okay,
anytime you have
I'll,
advantage on a roll, you get sneak attack.
the more you know. Shit.
Good thing you've got
Hey, roll
advantage.
again.
Good thing you had advantage.
Hang on. I clicked advantage on for that. Oh well, I'll just do it again.
You roll another crit fail.
I was going to say it's going to be another 8, isn't it? I'll take the first damage because it should be that one. So, as you stab into the meat of what was once Zolk's brain, as it needs 2. Okay. It still hovers there menacingly, wrapping its arms around Dios.
Why is Zolk turn?
Then I'll use my bonus action
Alright.
to disengage. Oh, hang on, shit. How far did I move? Bear with me. That was. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can still move 10 feet, so I'm going to go back to there.
Okay. Scott, it is your
That is
turn.
also-
The overwhelming urge to put him in my pocket to send to Granny. You can see Scott's visibly sweating.
Try and get Dios free first.
Yeah, pull Dios
That's a
in with
2
you.
for
Don't
1.
send me to
That's
get
a
to
2 for
Granny.
1. 2 for 1
A
special.
twofer.
And let's see, how many? Move 10 feet over here and help Dios get unstuck.
Make an athletics check.
Great at these. Watch roll 20 hate me.
See, why would you call it out like that?
Because it's gonna look.
So
Oh,
that's,
wait, I
that's
shouldn't even-
solely because you called it out.
Oh no. We
Yeah.
all know.
Dios is pretty in there. He's not poisoned, but he's pretty in there.
Too sober to be poisoned.
Anything else?
Yossi's just drinking a chai tea in there.
That was your action to do
Really?
that. So you've got your bonus action, the rest of your move.
Hit
I
him.
really want to put him in my shirt. I don't want to get close to him because he's being all tentacly and weird.
He's a hugger.
Yeah, no touching. Let's use my bonus action because I believe I do have Collector active. to
should do.
rummage around in my favorite place. And I will reach into my shirt and pull out leather gloves crafted with ivory fingernails. I am going to challenge him to a duel.
Just slap him across the face.
What, Dios?
And
This is not the time or place.
I'm going to use the rest of my action to move. I moved 10, I can move 35. I'll move back over here, kind of behind this. I'm moving away. So I'm, not tempted to shove him in the pocket.
Get in the some pocket, good self-control.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, from behind the cloud of poisonous gas, you hear wet, crunching, and slurping sounds. Okay. Sogek.
Seeing how feeble our party has been, I see that my gym bro clearly not lifting. Dios, normally so strong, getting tangled in tentacles, and Bennett, I can't believe Bennett missed. Crazy. Oh no, Bennett hit actually.
No, Bennett hit.
Believe Bennett hit. I'll just drop to a scorpion knee and raise my hands to the skies because I realise finally the Leshies didn't go north. As I will cry out atonement to Mogis, saying, "Mogis, forgive me. I didn't give in to the slaughter. I'll repay you in kind now." As clearly seen that Dios and Bennett were trying to brain the once was Zolk. I will too attempt to brain the once was Zolk.
Okay.
As I will walk here.
He is pretty brained already, but...
Hey.
Gained a brain.
I click up to the sky and go, "This one's for Atlas."
Oh, fucking hell.
I will throw a smite. I will throw a smite onto that.
Okay. Go ahead and add a smite.
Bada bing. One sec, sorry. I know I'm with my smite. Or 2d8. One sec, sorry. I'll just roll.
Okay. You stab and stab fairly clean through the big brain Zolk as they form once again dissolves into the tiny rat man that you remember. Although Zolk, you fail a death saving throw as the excess damage carries over and does damage to you.
Zolk, you're helping me grind out some precious, merciless extra HP right here. It's for a worthy cause.
It does count towards your merciless, yeah.
Yes.
Because you killed him, you didn't have him lose concentration, so...
As seen as Zolk, I either decide not to go in for the final blow, or Sogeg realises that he can't stab that many times in 6 seconds. Pogeg will slither out of my pocket and go over to Zolk, and you just feel Pogeg,
the Pogeg paddles,
slabber over you as you feel the hat of the red caps brush against your fur. Hope that doesn't do anything. Then Pogeg's other head comes to its senses as it will use Lay on Hands for 12 hit points.
Lay on face, more like it's
Lay on face.
Lay on snoot.
Yeah.
It pulls out one of its old hands. It turns out it has hands. As yeah, I'll heal Zolk for 12.
Heal Zolk for 12. Okay.
You see the Pogeg sort of hiss in sort of slightly angry tones. I guess you can't quite tell what it's saying, but you get the hint. It's along the lines of, like, don't throw these ones away.
Okay. Anything else?
It'll go back onto this tree.
Okay.
This tree. Actually, no, I'm going to go here and not be grouped up.
Dios.
Okay. Are we fighting this thing?
That's plan B.
I mean,
Yes.
I reckon we could take it down.
Blood has already
fight.
flowed.
I
We
reckon
must
we could take it
continue
down.
the cycle.
It does look quite young, and it also doesn't seem to be overly aggressive. As in, it seems to be defending its food, its meal. Otherwise, you would have thought it would come and go straight for you. So, it's up to you.
The fact it didn't devour Zolk in one go makes me feel like we can definitely take it. It must be quite a feeble dragon.
I mean, it only did, what was that, 56 points of poison
Yeah.
damage?
I could take that.
Yeah, it's a breath weapon. I'm up 20 physical pounds.
Let's grind out those.
We never made a bet after the first one.
Well, I'm taking it regard.
I hope
I
those
think well,
metaphysical
dragon.
monies are worth every single creature having a breath weapon.
Yes. Okay, so what does a
Dear.
boy want to do? Okie dokie. We are going to use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon at the idiot.
Which one?
Yeah.
That
Don't kill
idiot.
Zolk again. Come on.
Okay.
The dragon.
Really?
It has a 60-foot range, which puts it
No,
right
the-
next to it.
Where is the arrow of poking? Okay, there you go.
Okay, we shall do the pokey poke with that first. I need to turn off sunburn because it's not my melee attack.
Okay.
Wouldn't have advantage, but I think that would still.
Yeah,
hit.
it still takes 4 points of force damage.
Splendid. I am then going to move. Which way can I go?
I don't know why that reminded me of it, but did you pick the next boon for Pogeg?
I didn't.
I
Pogeg's
did.
still hanging on a.
I think I know why it reminded me
she's
of it,
left.
because you did force damage, and I thought, you know what, if Neil had taken the explosive slime, that would have been a fun combo move of having run up and then getting poked by the stick and then explode.
And then with my main
I
action,
use Pogeg now.
I shall do a second flare, which is now 2d8.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save. Fail that because that's maximum damage.
It succeeds.
Bastard. Of course it would.
Because we gave up on the tree ants, we become sloppy with humility and what's the word? Can't think of what the word is. What's it called when you're nice to something you don't kill it?
Mercy?
It's not in Sogegs. I think that's it. Mercy?
That's
Mercedes.
the end of my turn.
Okay.
Mercedes, we're going to run over this
Natrin.
thing.
Okay. I am going to magic missile it. I have to
Bring
do
up level 1.
3
Yeah,
of
depends
them?
depends
Yeah, 3 at
on
one.
how many or what level you're casting magic missile at.
1,
Then yeah, 2 more times.
2, 3.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm solid. 8 points of force damage.
I wouldn't call them magic missiles, more like mediocre missiles at that one. Hey.
More like magical inconveniences. Magic
Yes.
nudging.
It bubbles.
Magic bubbles.
You put your bubble machine out the way.
I do like the idea that, yeah, you've got a little bubble thing and just blowing it forward.
3 of them happen to hit the dragon in the eyes. Minor inconvenience.
So I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Is that using your bonus action move, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's Neil's range again? 30. Maybe not.
I mean, you can go run up
Send him
and
in.
say hello.
Neil is the tank of our part. Neil actually could take that breath weapon.
He genuinely could. He's got enough hit
Nice.
points.
Well, beast Neil.
Yes.
He's a wee bit stronger than me.
Um.
That bush you're hiding in is stronger than you.
I do hope you know that every time Zolt goes to 0, that happens. So he keeps transforming into weird aberrations you have to
yes.
deal with.
Please don't give Sogek ideas for grinding out a lot of points of Merciless. You're looking tasty there, Zolk.
Um,
Might be eating scorpion tonight.
how long is? Oh
Maybe.
god, I've closed his stupid character sheet. He can walk 30 foot. He's not even very far. So.
I mean, 30 feet's pretty average speed.
Pretty good speed.
He's gonna sit right there.
Okay. No other actions from him? He could dash, he could start drooling on the floor and make a mess.
No, not sure that's going to be helpful right there. If it by chance comes in range of him, he will spit at it.
Okay, he's holding his action to go on it. Okay. Zolk.
Oh god.
If I remember right. Yeah, I
Getting
can
there, Zolk.
shuffle just about there.
I'll be nice
And-
and not make that difficult terrain that you're climbing over.
Please.
Because you're going over the top of a bunch of blooming tree roots and such.
Get the depression epithet as Zolk falls down the.
Didn't he already fall
Yeah.
down a cliff last time?
So, okay, yeah. So 5th level, I'd use. Oh, what was it originally? Eldritch Blast. That one. I use it twice at 5th level, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna apply Blood Tree Gunk to the
Okay.
first one.
I forgot. This dragon's gonna be mutilated. Hideous.
So, am I doing this to myself? Yes, I am.
Mr. Worldwide over here.
Yeah, Dios, don't give a... Let him learn by his mistakes.
Am I applying this to myself? No.
That's good.
So, first one, second one.
Jesus! My God!
That was Roll20 telling you.
My God!
I wonder if poison dragons are immune to poison in the poison condition.
I thought it was a disease he was trying to.
It would still be considered poisoning.
Well, that's a double crit failure.
That's impressive. That's a
If there's-
genuinely impressive roll.
If there's any more critical fails rolled tonight, then Roll20's been rigged. There's no way that many can come out.
Anything else you'd like to do, Zolk? Fucking depression epithet for Zolk is absolutely right.
Fucking need it.
Bennett.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, Bennett's. I've already measured it out. That's 30 feet. And I'm going to fire a short bow at it. Not expecting anything great here, but
It is within short range, so, or normal range, so.
There can only be so many ones.
Bennett.
I don't think you've hit anything with that short bow yet.
Bennett.
it's definitely not my weapon of choice. But then, yeah, I'm going to use my cunning action to hide.
Okay, hide in the bush. Make a stealth check. Okay. You certainly attempt to hide. Whether it's stop noticing you is not entirely. You're not entirely sure.
Suspicious little sunglasses poking out of a hedge.
Hang on, which way's the sun coming from?
Dios.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
pretty
quite
much. Okay, Scots. Would you like to put the dragon in your bag?
Man,
Ooh.
oh, that would make Granny so happy.
I need shit from it first.
Hey, there isn't a dragon taming item in that bag of the moment, is there?
Oh,
There might be.
might be. I'll run up to it and find out.
All right. Let's move. Oh, I have to get off of the ruler. Fine, I'll measure stuff. How close do I want to get? I feel like the answer is not really super close. No, don't click there. No, that's not where I want to
5
be.
feet
There.
short, damn it.
I'll run up over here, kind of on this cliff edge, and I will go ahead and Skuts winds back with this glove in her hand, and she closes one eye as she just aims right for the dragon.
It would be at disadvantage for how far away it is.
You got this.
Is it? Or how far can I throw stuff then?
So it'll be, I think it's 30-foot short range, 60 long. It might actually be less than that.
Because I'm 45 feet away. Let me double check. Oh, it is 20 to 60. Okay.
Oh, it's 20 to 60. Okay.
So is that still at disadvantage, or is that
So it'll be
normal?
still at disadvantage, yeah. So
Okay.
it needs to be less than 20 feet away from you to get the normal.
Oh, I'm not getting that close.
I mean,
All right. All right. Now I will roll the improvised weapon. As she just throws it as hard as she can.
And considering it's a glove that you're throwing, yeah, it just sort of splats on the ground. You've got the second glove you can throw, or you can pick up a rock. There's that as well, because you have got 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm not getting closer to that. So she can like reach down and grab the rock as part of the
Yes.
turn for the improvised. Okay.
Yeah.
So for like just twice in a row, oh no, that was her first attack. This is her second.
Yes.
Just kidding. So she just like throws this at it. She crouches down, scoops up a rock, and just tries again with something a little heavier, and
it's
just
not-
actually does worse.
Yeah, it's not come out of the bag, so it's not throwing material.
She just like her shoulders slump, and she like looks up at the sky, exasperated.
That Eater of Hope ate your hope.
Really?
I haven't
Horrible
been lifting
sight.
enough logs
Yeah,
lately. I'm
it's
getting
a-
rusty.
It's a lift. Is that
Sure,
everything?
the dragon will be alright with it. Be cool.
Yeah. Yep. She'll
Fantastic.
stay right here.
Well, now that it has been officially antagonized,
Has it though? Oh yeah, we did stab it.
let's get that to that.
Oh, I'm not in range. Sick.
But
alright
guess
with
who is in range?
You hurt Pogeg, so help me God.
So, first of all, I need a cone.
No, you want to go north. North is where you want to go. North. North. No, you don't want to go that way.
I return to a triangle. Oh no.
Yeah, that's alright. So it's worth it. Okay,
This
so it's
dragon's
got,
definitely got its band of intellect on.
yeah, it's got 2 options. So I'm going
Some
to roll a
advanced
d4
trigonometry
to
over here.
decide which one it's going to go for.
Must you punish me so?
I will
Okay,
scream to it.
I need
Breathe on me.
Scuts, Bennett, Neil, and Zolk to make Constitution saving throws, please.
I don't have disadvantage on that.
Big thumbs up on Zolk. Come on, Zolk, I believe in you.
Not Constitution.
Oh, thank God. Doesn't matter anyway. God.
Zolk, I'm very
Scuts, would you
disappointed
have
in
disadvantage on this?
No, I forgot to toggle
Okay,
it back
good.
off.
So you've
That
got
was
the
my bad.
18. Good, 'cause you may need that 18.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Put myself at 0, shall I?
As you take
Ooh.
33 points of poison
You
damage,
still fucking do.
if you succeeded the save, that would be halved to 16. If you have resistance to poison, 16. If you've got both, it becomes an 8.
What am I
Oh,
turning
you're not
into?
within. Damn it.
What are you
Zolk's
turning
death-
into?
Zolk, if you're 5 feet closer to me, I would have got temporary hit points because you went down.
Ooh, what are you turning into?
Damn you.
I'm using my uncanny dodge to half that damage.
Okay. As once again his body twists and reshapes, sprouting eyes out of long, thin stalks.
Oh god.
It's my favourite one.
Not a witness.
It's not a. Oh, technically it's a witness.
It's an
It,
observer, isn't it?
it's a spectator.
Yeah. One of those words that mean looking at stuff.
Yes. I think they were called witnesses in an earlier edition.
Yeah. Show my age.
So yeah, so if you failed to save, so that would be Zolk, Neil, and Bennett. You take 33. Obviously, Bennett, you're using your ability to halve that. And if you've got resistance to poison, you'd obviously halve it as well. And then it needs to roll a dice. Fantastic. Okay, Sogek.
Sogeg was halfway between like sort of making his grand speech about how proud he was of Zolk, becoming an idol of Mogis because he was so obsessed with slaughter, but you just see him shiver and shake as it turns into a diatribe as I just raise my hands to the sky as I ask for forgiveness from Mogis, as we have clearly abandoned his ways of slaughter and we are being punished as such. I'll make sure we'll go back to slaughter. As Pogeg first, he's going to slither on over here. And, you know what? Pogeg's going to do what Pogeg does. Pogeg is going to first eat this poo brain. A guy who's wasted two of my lay on hands. They're all gone.
You know that Zolk could transform into one of
I
these
will-
and control it once per long rest. It's just he's not done so yet.
I'm eating it.
Should.
Okay, so first of all, it needs to make a. That would be fine, and then. No, it needs to be over 20 on it, so that's fine. That's.
Hoping that playing dirty in a witness's eyes will
Okay.
give me super disadvantage.
Maybe. Who knows?
As then Pogeg is going to move his additional away from the witness monster, sorry.
It would get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, I take it. Disadvantage. Not even scared.
It would get disadvantage, actually.
That dirt in your
No.
eyes, a miss. As Sogeg
It's not the bite
runs
attack.
up to prove to Mogis my utter devotion.
Just keep murdering your
The
allies.
slaughter. The slaughter will flow.
There's a fucking dragon there.
I call upon the power of Zeist and crits.
It's priority.
Have at
order.
thee, beast. I know
Okay.
that a spectator can paralyze me, and I want to get this thing dealt with quick.
Well, you had it in the first one, so I'll let you if you want to attack something else with the second one. Sure enough, down
Oh,
Zolk
what
goes. Once again,
Zolk.
Zolk, you're one failed. Actually, wait. No, you wouldn't be, because you did exactly enough damage with the first one to get it down to 0. So you
Zolk.
don't take any extra damage.
Zolk is fast coming up to being almost half of my merciless extra HP at this point. I'm proud of you, Zolk. I'm proud of you.
Wouldn't
As I'll
Neil
just-
have gotten an attack off, by the way?
Oh, he
He
would
was
have
holding his
when
bit.
the dragon came in. Yes.
Never mind.
Never mind.
As I'll just throw the second Zeisten spear into the ground, missing Zolk. As I'll just
Okay.
whisper. I won't whisper to him, I'll just shout out. Next time, that'll be in your throat. I give him a winky face, but you can't quite tell if Sogeg knows how to joke. As you do see, I will sort of like tip off my hat slightly to Zolk, as I will admit to him that I've never seen such a fine specimen, so willing to live in the slaughter. You're clearly a follower of Mogis. As I have no more movement, I will end my turn there. I will just hold up my hoplon towards the
Okay.
dragon,
Dios.
readying to get breathed at.
There's a big fuck off dragon right in front of you.
There is a big fuck off dragon there, and Dios is slightly concerned about it.
Oh, what's that? I'll get my bloodthirsty HP. Ooh, not high. Damn.
Minor concern about the dragon, but it's within poking distance.
It is within poking distance.
I will run over to support poke it, unless Zolk turns into something else.
Okay, so I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Spirit Shroud on myself again.
Okay.
That's the one that gives me extra damage on it if I hit stuff
Yeah.
with my pokey stick. Let's switch that back up.
Is it concentration?
That one is concentration.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I will then move over here.
Yeah, poke his bum.
I just want to check that it is a bonus action to cast. I will poke his bum. Do I get flanking because Scuts is there?
You would do, yes.
Whoop whoop. What we're going for.
Okay, that is
21 points of pokey damage.
that's a solid. Let's have a look. Yeah, solid 21 points of poking damage.
Very nice. Surely hurts the dragon.
You definitely pierce its scales. It is only a young dragon.
Very radiant, that damage.
It's shiny. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Nadrin.
I am going to cast Enlarge Reduce again.
Who are you enlarging or
Yes.
reducing?
Scuts.
You're
Enlarge.
going to enlarge Scats. Okay.
She deserves it.
Someone just like
Zoop. Up you get.
Do you need me to post what you get in chat again?
Yes, I did not see it last time. I missed where it came up at.
Okay. I can send it to you on Discord
Basically,
if you
you
like, so
do-
it doesn't get buried.
You do an additional d10 damage with your weapon.
Ooh.
You've got a range of 10 feet with your attacks, and your movement speed goes up by 5 feet.
It's in chat again. If you need me to post it to Discord, I will.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 feet, sorry.
Perfect. Awesome, thank you.
oh, sorry.
The
Zoltek has
enlarging.
other proficiencies.
Proficiency.
Just showing off my thing of intellect. I'm so proficient over here. Oops, I dropped some of my proficiencies. Oh no.
Why
Okay,
can't I
so
hold all these proficiencies?
with my bonus action, I will go this way,
Okay.
and then with my movement, I'm
Continue running away.
just going across. Scuts was in the way at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Just making sure I'm not bunched up with everyone.
Why would you be concerned about being bunched up?
Didn't recharge. It's fine.
I mean, it did, but...
I know. Just hoping to will that into existence.
Um,
Orcs.
so I'm gonna hang out over there, and Neil's gonna guiding spittle.
Guiding spittle. Successfully spat. Solid 5 acid damage. And it is guidingly spit.
So now attacks against it have advantage, right?
And it can't benefit from being invisible.
Yeah.
And if it tries to move more than
Terrifying.
5 feet in a turn, it must make a dexterity save or fall over.
That's
Slimy
pretty
dragon
great.
is slimy.
Looking at
Slimy.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's the reason why it's not a high damage thing. It's a utility ability more than anything else. Okay, Zolk. Make a death saving throw. You would be at advantage with these, so you can roll it again just in case you get a crit.
Getting some serious mileage out of that ability.
no.
Yeah, that is 1 successful save.
Okay.
Okay, Bennett.
Okay. So he's coming out of hiding, although apparently it wasn't very well hidden anyway.
Yeah. The bush just sort of melted in this sort of poison spray.
And okay, though, I get sneak attack, and I heard
Yeah.
somebody say that I get advantage.
You would
against
get
it as well.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going at it with the Soul Reaver. I just wonder if it
Ooh.
registers the advantage this time. It did.
Okay. You give it a good old poke. Its soul isn't completely reaved yet, but it's good unpoked.
And then
It's partial
I
Reaver.
will disengage again.
Also known as running
So-
alive.
It's called Guerrilla Tactics.
Fancy.
And yeah,
This is why we roll bad and roll 20. You're making Mogis angry.
Okay. Scots. You are now the same size as the dragon. It is. I will say the dragon is the same size as the snail you managed to put in your shirt.
I know this. I don't know if I want to throw a dragon out of my pocket in a fight, though. I feel like this needs
but
postage and delivery.
you never know though. It'd be a good sort of sudden kind of just pulling out a dragon, and then you never know. It could just start attacking things randomly.
Pocket
Hopefully those are
dragon
not you.
Scuts is gonna glance nervously at the amulet on her hip and look at the dragon. She really this is the thing that Granny will forgive her for sure. Like if she brings home a dragon, Granny can't even be mad. I don't know if the party wants to teleport though. So I'm gonna jump on the dragon's face and attempt to grapple its freaking mouth shut so it can't breath weapon everybody.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Roll 20 is amazing. It is awesome, and I love it. It loves me, and it always gives me the best dice rolls.
That's the gentest I've ever heard one.
Okay.
Sorry.
You...
My microphone stand has no gumption anymore, and it just collapsed. Oh.
So,
Okay.
you reach forward, but take a moment to forget your new excessive size and overreach. But the dragon itself also isn't really prepared for your new oversized nature. And as it tries to duck away, it ends up sort of pinning its mouth, or at least its face, under your other arm as it rolls a 6 to get away from you.
Very nice.
So, there you go.
Very
Roll
nice.
20 gives and roll 20 takes away. So it is currently
with
grappled by you, and you have its
my
mouth
second-
shut.
Action, I'd like to give it a noogie. No, I'm gonna take a chance to call out to the party and just be like, you guys, can we take this to Granny?
Can I keep it?
Definitely give a nod at that.
Well, you
Yeah.
can always try and tame it.
How do I tame the dragon?
I do actually
That's for
speak
you to
Draconic.
say. Yeah, you can certainly
Just
attempt.
need a little bit from it, hopefully without killing it for you.
I can call it insults if you want. Don't know if that'll help.
Oh, Dios, don't kill Granny's pets. No.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Scott? You've still got another attack you can do.
Oh my god.
In the pocket. In the pocket.
Yeah, I'll try to stick it. I'll first instinct. I'll use my second action to try to shove it the
Okay.
rest of start pushing its head from under my arm and into the shirt
Make
pocket.
an athletics check.
Kind of scared for the
Don't forget,
snail.
you could have used a bonus action to rage to give yourself advantage on these as well, but you would
I was
have to
going
roll on
to,
the
but I
wild
got-
search.
Way too excited.
So do you want to rage?
It's my last one.
Can only go well.
I just want to go to Granny's so bad.
Okay.
Try in range of a centered fireball.
Yes, you would be.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Scots is gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
And
To
she
fall is
really
trying to
wants
get
to
Granny's
send
present.
this to
Roll on the
Granny.
Barbarian Wild Surge.
Oh yeah, that's first.
If this is how Zolk dies.
There we go.
Oh,
I automatically fail, don't I?
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh god.
Would you click Neil?
So this is centered on yourself.
Oh, you rat bastard!
So yeah,
my
let's
God.
have a measure. So yeah, Dios, Neil, Pogeg, and Sogeg need to make dexterity saving throws. On Scuts, you also need to make a saving throw.
I'm great at dex saving throws.
Automatically fail.
Yeah, you would automatically fail. That's
Ooh.
why I'm not asking you to roll.
And Pogeg. Pogeg actually is good at these, I think.
So
Pogeg.
Neil's
Go on.
supposed to be.
Scuts, what's your Constitution modifier?
Um, 5.
So it's a 16 to beat.
Pogeg lives.
Just roll the damage already.
Okay. What's your rage damage at the moment, Scuts?
2.
Is it 2? So, yeah, you've not attacked in a while, so I can't see where it is. So roll 2d20.
2d10, right?
Oh, sorry, 2d10. I don't know why I said d20.
Giant Gillas over here.
Be awkward.
Ooh. Oh, Scots, you.
So,
also
those
seen
that got
Bromwell without
under
seeing
a 16 take 6 points of fire damage. Those that got over take 3.
My temporary hit points.
Scuts,
saving
you would
for,
take 1 because you're resistant to fire.
Oh, for fuck's... Oh, sorry.
I made a bit of a mistake. I don't know.
Well,
Why
Neil's at
this
minus 6. That
happened?
means Neil's dead.
He's not at minus 6.
How
He
do you
was at
manage
like.
that?
I put the minus 6 in for it to take it away,
and then
which
it
is
just
normally
turned it into
does.
minus
And
6.
then it was just like, no, it's
Ah,
minus 6
Neil,
now.
a horrible feeling that for the second time in a row I've got to also pass this.
I think
Ooh!
it was at about 30-ish, so I'm just going to set it to
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, it was about 30-ish. But I did the minus 6 thing and it
I
just...
don't know why it did.
It shouldn't have done that.
Zolk, you take automatic failed death save.
I was wondering if it was 1 or 2.
I believe if it's a melee attack, it counts as a critical hit, which does 2. If it's just normal damage from other sources, I believe it's just 1. At least that's how I'm running it at the moment.
That sounds right.
I'm not screwed just yet.
Almost.
I've learned that Scuts' fireballs are actually a good
Alright.
fun thing. and
Scuts,
I don't go crazy.
do you want to make your athletics check at advantage now? Because that wasn't even your turn, that was just you going into a rage.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm really excited. Granny really likes. She likes animals. She's like a cat lady, but like this is a dragon. It's 1,000 times cooler than cats.
Oh, wait.
Athletics.
Be athletics, yeah.
Okay.
And then it needs to also roll. Okay. You grab it by essentially where its shoulders would be for its wings and start dragging it into your shirt. I'll say it's about halfway in at the moment, as it is trying to fight back, but not very well.
Everybody help shove it in.
So I'm just going to move it a little bit further in so we know that it's really inside.
This is a different kind of Pokemon.
Okay, on its turn, it is going to first of all try and start wriggling its way out, which it's not going to. So it's going to start kicking with its back feet against Scuts. So an 11 is going to miss, but a 20 to hit, doing 9 slashing damage.
Which is halved because I'm
Which is
raging.
half, so it'll be 4. And I think that also sets off your burning blood, or searing blood.
That's what I was. It
It's
takes
slashing.
5.
So it just takes a flat 5 fire damage.
Oops.
Okay. Sogek.
Trying to read the situation. I'm just going to glance to Dios. I'm going to shout out, "Are you going to heal Noble Zolk?"
You just see Dios shake his head gently.
Oh, you got advantage, Zolk. I believe in you.
He basically just puts his hand out towards the dragon and points. It's a dragon.
I mean,
I can't have
at the moment it's half a dragon.
As Sogeg resolves to make it no dragon, as I eat my spinach and I go for Sogeg power. I'm going to run over, charge in, try and just push the dragon into Scuts.
I mean, which epithets have you got switched on at the moment?
Unfortunately, it's Bloodthirsty, Endless Gut, and...
see, if you had the Fishman one...
I know, I could have just
poked
fished
it
it in.
straight in.
I'm going to probably take that one next time, because I really want to just do fisherman things. But Bloodthirsty's been amazing.
Bloodthirsty has been amazing.
Very
Okay,
useful.
go ahead and make a athletics check.
Yeah, get in there, you big bastard.
No,
Oh,
it's still struggling. It's trying its best.
it's Pogeg. Oh, how tasty does Zolk look right now?
Pretty tasty nasty.
A quickly wisdom check on Pogeg. He knows you're a friend. Pogeg slithers past Zolk, and you just see the red-capped hat sort of like dragging behind, trying to slow down towards Zolk. As I'll just go over here. And Pogeg's just going to nudge with its head and try and move the dragon. I don't think this is going to go well.
Okay, it would be at disadvantage because of the size difference.
Pogeg power. For God's sake, Pogeg.
Fucking Pogeg power. Okay.
Beast.
Fucking Pogeg power. Sure enough, it bites the dragon on the foot, to which it quickly sort of springs its foot back as if reeling in pain, only to tumble completely into Scuds' shirt.
This isn't going to be problematic at any point.
Okay, I need to make sure to note down that there is a green fucking dragon in Scuds' shirt.
I might not be throwing stuff for a little bit, you guys.
We're really low health. No.
So there is a young green dragon in your bag of bullshit.
I've really Sogeg. I really need to train.
Okay.
embarrassing.
So I'll give everybody
Fucking
something to do until I get Zolk to roll again. So unless anybody unless anyone actively wants to try and save Zolk.
I've wasted so many
fine.
lay on hands on him.
I'll walk up to him and give him a very, not soft, but he'll have bruised ribs in the morning. Kick in the ribs, and I'll use my healer.
There you go. Right, you're back to one. Okay.
Zolk, you're so bloodthirsty, but the wrong kind. You're your own bloodthirsty.
Oh, I need to go. Right. What would you like to do at this point while I'm setting up something else that I need to do? Because I wasn't expecting that.
I'm going to pull out a page from Dios's book and actually go for a humble prayer. And I'm just going to walk off in Sergei's own personal space. I'm just going to hear wailing in the distance. Because I'm just going to get on all claws and just beg for forgiveness from Mogis, as I'm very clearly pissed him off as I just got beaten in a strength contest by a fucking snake. I'm just going to beg for forgiveness.
Oh dear Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is what you're saying.
Literally.
So,
Dios is just
go ahead and roll a d100. If that's what you're actually doing, making a divine intervention.
I can't. I wasted mine last
Oh,
session.
that is true. It's not been a full day. Yeah.
You just see as well, Pogeg's just literally like pumping his guns. You just see the middle of Pogeg weirdly like tense up and bulge, as that's where his bicep is. Look at these two pythons. These two big
These pythons are sick.
These pythons are sick.
Sogek the
Doing happy
veterinarian.
dance. Oh my god.
So,
Sogeg, can you treat my dragon?
Dragon. Why would you give her the dragon?
Listen,
Granny loves animals.
Granny loves animals.
The dragon.
How can you say no to that? How can you say no to a size large unicorn? That's like
Easily.
special or something.
It's a dragon.
Listen, Dios.
Exactly.
I looked into my helm of intellect, my
Right,
band
at
of
this
intellect.
point.
It boomed, and I know this can't bite us on the ass. It will never happen that we're low health and Scuts pulls out the dragon and eats us all. It will not happen.
Dios is very visibly freaking out that we've given a very powerful entity such as Granny a fucking dragon.
It's only young.
It's a dragon. It grows.
Dios. You, as well as I, know that our god Mogis demands power,
Your
sacrifice. He accepts you as well. Don't disavow yourself. You know, look, what we've done. Granny was going to be too easy for the slaughter. We've given her a chance.
Or she's so powerful that she tames the damn thing and sets it on us when it's slightly bigger.
I mean,
Granny
I
wouldn't
think she'll be
do that.
thankful. Scuts would know.
I just turn to look at Scuts and I stare her right in the eyes and I just ask, "Are you absolutely sure?"
Now that I can have Granny's forgiveness, I don't need Perforos's junk. We can just go to Granny. She'll love me again. It'll be great. I can go home. Maybe I can still roam around and find her more gifts.
Yeah, but I'm a bit scared now that you said forgiveness, so I've got to be honest. Now I'm a bit scared.
Dios just
This might not have been the best idea.
I broke her stuff. She starts crying a little bit.
And you think sending a dragon to her is not
Pogeg
a great
hisses
force?
loudly at Dios.
I kick Pogeg across the cliff face.
Oh no.
Just rolls.
Yeah, this seems to be rolling.
Whee. Oh god, I can't stop.
You play
Bernie
the
likes to
hoop and stick game
collect
just
stuff.
with fucking Pogeg.
Wait a minute.
Why did we have to start with a dragon?
Sogeg can almost reach that with his pokey stick. I will stick
Start with
roll
the dragon. That's the third living creature she's sent to her.
Yeah, but the only living creature that
Listen.
can actually hurt us.
I walk up also sort
I
of-
wouldn't throw that elf away all that quickly.
You see
Yes.
Sogeg walk up, also slightly brushing away tears from his eyes, and you just sort of goes, Dios, listen, okay, it's happened, Dios, happened.
Yes, it has happened. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
It's true.
Look, Granny tells me why she lied to me, and that I'm not the only Unibor. And if she doesn't tell me the truth, she doesn't get the dragon, okay?
It's a bargaining chip. That's good
Dios
strategy.
looks confused for a second and just says, "Not entirely sure that's how that's going to work." But okay, it's happened.
I believe Skirts.
Should we make a deal?
I want to.
The next dragon we see will kill for Dios, and then we're 1-for-1. It's fair
Yeah.
then. Let's all shake
Yeah.
hands.
It wasn't about killing the dragon. It was about not sending it to a creature more powerful than all of us.
You see confusion on Sogeg's face of more powerful. That's not. Listen,
So, Geg,
The-
you lost
the
an arm
throne.
wrestle to a snake. I can't listen to you about power.
listen.
That got me.
Talk to me
I
about
don't have
power.
an answer. Yeah, I don't have a come back to that. That's fair. Sogeg will take off his hat and say, "You call me Captain no more, Dios."
Fucking
I bow
fire.
I bow and go backwards.
I came for him there.
Too deep, Dios. Too deep. Okay, but fair.
Oh, that was funny.
That was great.
Beat my snake in the background now.
Dios has just stood there shaking his head. his hands over his eyes, going, what have we done? What have we done? What have we done?
I'm gonna go up to Sogeg and challenge him to an arm wrestle, but I want to roll at disadvantage, see if he feels. No. He'd not respect that.
No.
I will roll. I would like to challenge him to an arm wrestle.
If I found out about it, I'd be shamed.
Dios,
I
I
too
know.
will look.
I realize that.
Dios
You
stood at the
would
top of the rocks
appreciate
going, are you sure this is the right time for this?
There is never a bad time for an arm wrestle, Dios. It exercises the upper body and allows us for maximum pokage.
We are in the woods with dragons and trees that want to kill us.
This is only the
I think
wood
they will.
entrance. You haven't got into the deep woods yet.
Exactly.
Throw
Just a
my
quick,
caper
kinky
wide,
arm wrestle. That's good.
and I will accept the arm wrestle. Dios, you'll never understand until you get in the rink yourself. As I will just flex, pump, get the blood flowing. As kapow!
Pretty sure I beat the
confident about
Minotaur.
That
I'm
is a
tired from
solid
shoving the
kapow.
dragon in.
I'm not actually because I really flubbed it. As I'll win, but it's not a happy win as much as it's a respectful win. As Sogeg will stand up, clearly
Reclaiming
seeing
your
that we're
pride.
tired. My pride's slightly back in check. I will say, if you can
have advantage for being still raging.
It's been more than 6 seconds since you
Scott's
stabbed
gonna win,
something.
honestly.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sogeg
Got way
waits
too-
6 seconds. He says, sort of wiping a bit off his eyes, he goes, "Thank you, Scuts. I was feeling like I was getting weak. We've not been arm wrestling enough recently. There's been too much fleeing. But now we have a
Yes.
dragon.
You hear Dios yell from behind you. You still haven't beaten the snake.
Don't get there!
Hey,
I'll ask
Dios!
Hogeg. Hogeg?
look, Sogeg
Hogeg, do you
can't beat the
challenge me?
snake in company. You need some private time
Yeah.
for beating a snake.
Exactly. It's a two-headed snake. It's a lot to handle. I've only got 8 hands.
Needs a whole montage. All right, I pat Sogeg on the back and gesture to join the party.
I'll walk back and I'll just say to Dios, look, Hogeg's really tired. He's in my pocket resting. But I'll get there.
When?
I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I don't think I take strength next level up. Next thingy up. It's really hard.
I mean, why? Dios is properly freaking out now. He's just saying, why am I with you? He just points at Zolk and goes, he turned into something more intelligent than he is.
I mean, that's
Why?
a good power, right? That's a good Can you deny it's a good power when you die, you become smarter?
It's
That's
a
like-
great power if you could control it.
It's a troubling power, I'll be honest, actually, yeah.
I'm gonna pat Dios on the shoulder and look, I'll be very careful rummaging in my shirt, and I won't be so quick. Like, this is like having a flamethrower in my shirt. It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm taking it seriously. I won't catch us all on poison fire.
If
She
you
scratches her head, forgetting what kind of damage it did. She just she forgot, like it was just something to go in her pocket.
If you could see the skin
not help
underneath Dios's fur at the mention of the responsibility that you're now carrying around, he goes white as he realised it's you talking to him.
Walk up to Dios, seeing that Dios is very concerned. I'll go
Yeah.
to Dios and say, look, Dios, best friend, noble ally, I know you jest. Perhaps would a hero's feast calm you down, Dios?
No! No!
Okay, I'm sure the smell of food wouldn't attract any other giant creatures.
Exactly. And on that, I am going to use my other the Endless Gut for one of my... I'm going to heal myself.
Can we try and find somewhere safe to rest? The
Ooh.
rat is bleeding.
I'm feeling healthy. I mean, the rat's bleeding, but is that actually different? Also, I don't know what happened to Sogeg. I think Sogeg just flew away.
What?
His
Am I on the
token,
screen?
yeah, his token's still there, but I think on
Yeah,
your side, I think
you're
he's bugged.
up to the right from Bennett.
I think I cast invisibility on myself, but it only works on me. Sogeg learned what first person is, and he's kind of freaking out as well. Right.
All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to explore on this particular part of the Nessian Wood? Would you like to try and find a way to rest? Would you like to
At least
keep
get a
going?
short rest.
Yeah, I'm in favour of a short
I
rest.
think probably a short rest would be a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we try and... This is a safe place. I mean, dragons don't usually go around in packs.
I mean, there's a big dead body over here that may be inviting others.
How fresh is the
Throw the
kill?
goat away.
Relatively fresh. I mean, it's missing at least half of it from being eaten by the dragon, but probably
Sure,
only
thinking of goat
about a
jerky
minute or
cookies.
two.
Frankos. Ooh,
Taking it.
that definitely can't.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure Dios is only angry because he's hungry. So
if Zolk wants to take a nice safe rest, he can always go inside his bird skull.
Yeah, that's not the worst of ideas, actually.
do you
Just
want me to
bury
put
it in
the
the
bird
ground
skull in my
somewhere.
pocket for safety?
Alright, so what I'll do...
Make Neil swallow it and just rest while it goes through him.
If Scuts is
no.
okay with this, I'm
Ooh,
gonna
he smells
pop
so
the bird
bad.
skull into your pocket.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Not that pocket. The other pocket. A normal pocket.
I'll tie it on my hip belt. That's where I put the stuff that I
Would
wanted.
it not be
so-
safer on someone like me, who's nowhere near anyone in a fight?
Yeah, she's got nets on. She's got nets too. Like
That's
she
not
just like
sensible.
slippy in her shirt. She's got a shirt pocket and everything. Not a crazy one either. Like a regular pocket.
Yeah, boring pockets. What if you had like a 1 in
Pocket is the most
65
trustworthy
chance of coming
character.
back?
God.
Good odds.
Can I? No. never
You do
mind.
have some healing items and stuff like that as well, and a way to have a very quick, long rest.
Dios.
Maybe a bit
I know what will
dangerous, but
calm you
possible.
down. I will pull out my dragon chess set and I will say, care for a calming game, dragon chess.
Only if you take off that stupid circlet first.
Oh. No. No, I'll take it. I will take off my hat on the circlet. I'll say no cheating here, but I warn you, I was known as the Dragon Chess King by my subordinates who I ordered to when I was in the Grand Capital.
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
If you've got proficiency with Dragon Chess, make a Dragon Chess check with intelligence. If you don't have proficiency with Dragon Chess, just make a basic intelligence check.
I will give
This
myself
minus-
guidance for this.
Pogeg pats me on the back and gives me, also blesses me. Thank you, Pogeg. It'll be this plus. Wow, that is a trage. 14.
Roll on D4. No, 8.
We're both pretty bad, but Sogeg, I guess, just with his bulk, just sort of moved more of the pieces towards yours somehow and knocked him over.
It was moving pieces while you weren't looking. That's what it is.
The old Acronian trick move, they say.
So, are you actually because I see people rolling hit dice at this point? Are you actually taking a short rest?
Yeah,
I think
we
so.
should.
Are you doing anything to prepare before you take the rest?
Sitting in my skull.
No preparation. Preparation's for the week.
I will use forethought, and I will touch one of the rocks in the surrounding area. That if something other than our party enters the vicinity, it will launch at them.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna spend all my hit dice.
I used one.
How do I roll for Neil?
You just look at in his character sheet. It should say near his health what hit dice he rolls, and just roll those dice.
How come everybody else gets like hit dice plus whatever? on
Because it's
theirs?
the Constitution modifier.
Yeah, consmod.
Oh right, yeah, mine's +1. Sorry.
Oh,
How,
and
how many do we have? Sorry, how many does Neil have?
be 5. We level whatever level he's at. Actually,
Yeah.
no, Niels isn't Niels still 5 if he starts off as CR thingy?
We started off at CR2, so
So we'll actually have a look at him.
Oh my
Where's
word! Come on, Pogeg, please.
Neil. So we'd have. Holy shit! Okay. So we'd have a total of 17 d8.
17.
Because you take the so for Pogeg he should have 7. So it says 2d8 plus 2.
Oh.
So you get the 2d8 and then
very
you get
cool.
the ones from each level.
Oh, sick! That's amazing. Oh, I used one more than actually get the last bit of hit points. Sweet. Still got 2 to go.
so if we go with that, he's got 30 health.
So you can roll
rolling.
basically up to 17 d6s or d8s that he's on.
He's got
Probably D8.
D8.
We can roll up to 17 of them to try and plus his constitution for each
You
one.
roll 10 in bulk. 10 in bulk will
Yeah.
average you pretty good. At most, you're going to get 80 back. So
How do I
Should
roll
get 45.
10?
on the advanced dice roller.
Yeah, on the advanced dice roller on the left side of the screen.
Ah, there it is.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Hit nice.
Okay.
Nice.
How many people have got? I think 8. So I'll go for. Now, Drew, make a perception check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Perception. It's gonna be pretty bad, probably.
Not terrible. So, as you take a moment to sit and breathe, patch yourself up, and take a quick breath, you do hear the sound of flapping wings just above the tree line.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Trailer something.
Have you got the harmful material to make with this?
A water skin of Sogeg gunk.
Okay, that's reasonable enough. Make sure you get rid of the water skin of it though, so as you've used it.
Yeah.
At least use the stuff inside it. You've made some paraplegia.
Oh. That's pretty sweet. I'll wander over to Zolk, seeing that he's quite
I'm in a skull.
injured. Hey,
He's
Zolk.
not here.
Oh yeah, you're a hole, aren't you?
Yeah,
I fucked up in a skull.
Oh.
he's in a skull.
I respect that. I respect that. I sort of walk over and confusingly just wondering, where's Zolk gone? He's scarpered.
Okay, as you sit and rest, crashing through the tree line, or at least swooping down through, is a giant horse with the head of an eagle and the wings of an eagle.
Do we kill it,
As
Dios?
it swoops and grabs the head, or at least the remaining carcass of the goat, before trying to swoop back into the canopy.
Spare.
I say just let it go. If it's gonna leave, just let it leave.
Just watch it in all its glory. Taking in the beauty of nature.
Mogus demands.
That's all you need to say.
You see Sogeg like subtly reaching out with his spear as long as he can go. He's like, oh, it's so close but so far.
Big old horse bird.
Ah.
So the horse bird flies back into the sky to disappear once again.
Can I roll to see if I know what it is? And while we're on our break, just enthrall the party with stories of fantastical animals.
Make a nature or history check. Yeah, you know it's a hippogriff. You know at least one of the many stories of the origins of a hippogriff, which is that they were created by, well, for want of a better term, Granny, where she was bored and idly stitched a horse to an eagle and then led it into the wild and it survived, became the first of the hippogriffs. There are also many other stories of it being a horse blessed by Thassa to essentially free itself from the land. There are some saying that Nylea sees them as sacred animals, all sorts of things like that.
And Scuts just laughs heartily as she tells him that Granny has a real passion for quilting.
I heard a tale that it was once Iorus, and there was a race between an eagle and a horse, and they came tied, so he smushed them together as they both won.
That's very logical. Makes sense to me.
I never believed it.
So you take your moment to rest, and okay, and after about an hour has passed, so you would know an hour has passed if you wanted to step out of the skull at this point.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Get Zolk a constitution belt because this rat do be dying.
Yeah, considering he's supposed to be all about disease, he's not very good at medicine and not very good with his constitution, so...
I say I almost feel bad for him, but Zolk's getting me just... like he's like my mobile, like, temporary hit point farmer. I love him for it.
I mean, if you're going off your merciless, they're not temporary hit points.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's even better. Yeah, it's literal hit points and bloodthirst. It's a beautiful combination.
At least
I've got an old poke with my
in
saber for good times.
some way.
All part of the plan.
Right. So, are you continuing onwards?
I think we should.
Okay.
A little sad that my goal went down someone's cleavage, but oh well.
Listen.
Isn't that
we
just
win
the way
some,
the
we lose
world
some.
works?
It's
Oh.
not dead.
That's true. It isn't dead.
I'll harvest from it without going down there myself.
Ooh.
So,
Orcs.
as you press onwards, you do hear the low guttural chatter of a small band of orcs.
I
As they
speak
seem to
their
be
language.
gathering in numbers around a bridge over a large ravine.
I speak well with orcs. I speak the same language. I yell out a loud, large grunt. It's like, ugh. Sort of wave my arms about slightly.
Okay, you see the one in the centre nudge the two to the sides as this band steps up towards. All right. What have we got here? You looking to cross into up north towards the big city?
I throw my cape to the side to show off my guns. So I say, I'm looking for someone who can actually give me a challenge.
Oh, boys, we've got a poser.
Poser, I'm like 10 foot tall, mate. Have you seen the size of my arms?
Flex them guns, so good.
I wrap my Pogig around my arms just to like then hold him out to show like the length. I'm like, look how big they are.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm very intimidating. Grr.
Okay, they very much accept the. Okay, I mean, you've got guns, fair. It wasn't what they asked you, but okay.
I fling my ring towards them as I say, Cleomenes. Where is Cleomenes?
Who the fuck is that?
Then you are of no use to me, Orc. We'll be on our way.
If you wanted to head over here, you're going to need some protection. There's a terrifying, horrible, evil monster living below that bridge. But they're terrified of us orcs. So we, as noble citizens, we protect by keeping an eye out and scaring the monster away. But I've got all these mouths to feed, haven't I? And that's not a cheap thing to do. It'd be very nice if you gave a donation for such a noble cause that we've been doing.
Could I ask for a persuasion check? I want to know if Sokeg actually knows you're being not serious.
You can make an insight check.
Can I do
make
the
an
same?
insight?
Sure.
There's,
No, I have a feeling that.
let us cross the bridge,
Cool.
and we'll let you live.
So Sokeg? Oh yeah, there's a very terrifying, utterly horrifying evil monster living below this bridge that you've got absolutely no chance of fighting.
I want to kill it.
But it does seem to be that these orcs have some way, they've managed to find some information or some ability that makes this great, powerful monster terrified. And that, yeah, you very much want that power. Theos, you know full well this is a shakedown.
I just get Sogeg's attention and just beckon him to let me whisper in his ear for a moment.
I'll kneel down. I'll partake.
Don't fall for it. They're trying to take your hard-earned coin.
I don't call for it, Dios, but if there's even a chance there's a powerful monster we could slay, I've got to take
Tell you
it.
what. Here's the deal. You keep them talking for the next minute or so. I'll have a quick word with Bennett. We'll get him to skulk over to the cliff face and have a gander underneath that bridge, yeah? See if they're
Respect
telling
that.
the truth.
I'll nod to that.
I'll go over, have a word with Bennett and just say, can you sneak through the forest behind us and just see if you can get eyes underneath that bridge? See if they're telling the truth, which they're not, about about the monster under there. I'm not talking to Zolk about it. I don't trust Zolk to open it if it means it's already open.
I think Zolk's making poisons over here.
I would like to use one of my new epithets if people would let me.
Okay, what would
Oh,
you like
God.
to do?
Alright, so let's go with...
If
I'm
we
gonna
end up in
apply-
combat because of this, I swear to God.
No, not at all. I hope.
I don't like the sound of
Think
that.
which fucking epithet you're going to be using.
The applicant.
Okay, oh, now I'm even more concerned. Oh,
I'd
God.
like to apply some flesh-eating toxin to some gold coins.
Oh!
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's quite nasty, actually.
Okay.
I like that.
He's evil.
Yeah, you absolutely can. You don't need to roll for it, but you now have a gold coin coated in flesh-eating toxin.
We'll give him that coin and 4 others.
Hold up. You're gonna need 5 coins. Ain't gonna feed my entire tribe now, is it? Come on, cough up.
Listen,
I thought this was supposed to be a donation. A donation is what we can spare. Do we look like we have lots of cash?
I mean, do we look like we're not starving and offering a noble service to all of Theros here? Come on.
listen, Orc.
You
You say you can give us protection. How do we have proof that you're strong enough? Beat me in an arm wrestle, and we'll give you your fair pay. Lose, and I'd say 5 gold pieces is more than enough.
Oh,
I mean,
he could also reach into my pocket and take as much gold as he can hold.
Ah,
She winks.
That is true. A fine
Theos
point, my
steps
noble
back at
friend. A fine point my noble friend makes.
Scott steps forward next to Bennett and looks down to see if he's got anything he's trying.
Your offer, Orc.
No,
You
Bennett's-
take the
Bennett's
gold
pissed.
or the mystery box.
Bennett, would you like to help him make sure he finds the gold in my pocket?
I'm just fully aware that if the wrong thing comes out of that pocket, we're all gonna die.
Okay,
Only
nothing's
thing's going
coming
in.
out of the pocket.
Yeah, but things are just going in.
She's going to crouch down and open, and you can kind of get like there's like a gentle cold draft, and it smells just very slightly musty. Go ahead, you can grab whatever. Like I can't hold it open and grab stuff at the same time. You can grab as much as you can carry, you guys. Whatever you need. She looks very earnestly up at him.
All right, the make a deception check for me.
I'm not lying. There's plenty of shit in there.
Could I attempt to help out? Sort of
True,
get the
but you're
lie
also
to be-
trying to coax him into a trap. So
Could I like help with the lie and essentially interject with, "It's definitely true. I've seen it. I've seen the gold."
sure, I'll give you a bonus to your roll when you've rolled it.
Okay, what do I
So
do? I roll it at
deception check.
advantage? Or?
No,
Okay.
I'll just
Just
give you
no.
a
Okay,
bonus.
no
yeah.
problem.
Come on,
Not very
Greg.
good at deception.
Okay. The one in the middle, the one clearly the swollest of the orc, nudges the two to his sides. Oi, you grab his stuff. You have a look and see what you can find. As this one here takes the gold coins, and this one here reaches in with both hands into Scott's shirt.
Both hands.
I would like to immediately grab him by the waist.
So before this happens, we'll do Zolk's one first, and then we'll do
Yes.
Scott's one afterwards.
Oh no.
And this works.
So first of all, you need to make a medicine check.
Oh, yeah. Why is that an advantage?
Okay, and then it needs to make, I believe, a Constitution saving throw.
I lost the text for flesh eating on the other character sheet. Hang on.
To eat the flesh by chance.
I believe it does an extra so an extra 2d6 acid damage on the start of each of its turns.
Ooh. That's mean.
But it is considered a toxin, so it will be under your epithets. Experimenter.
Yep, 2d6 acid damage at the start.
Okay,
of each
so yeah, so on a successful check, the target is poisoned. On a failed, both you and the target. So the target's always hit by it, no matter what. It's just whether or not you're also hit by it.
Yep.
Okay. So it grabs the coin. Go ahead and roll 2d6. Okay. Both you and the orc take 6 points of acid damage
That I do.
as you see the coin burning through its hand. While this is happening simultaneously, Scott's what are you doing?
Just gonna grab the dude by the waist and try to pull him into the shirt the rest of the way. He's got his hands in. He's lined
Yeah,
up to dive. I'm just
okay.
gonna help him along.
Go ahead and make a athletics check. Yeah, no chance.
Oh, make sure you get real deep in there.
As you pull him arse first into the shirt. So let me just move that there and quickly add that to your shirt.
We were never going to give you the gold. Just wanted to know there was a big evil thing underneath the bridge. Yeah. Also, I don't think we have
Okay. Quickly save that down. Fantastic. All right, and with that, I need everybody to roll initiative, as you have very much
Make sure to
begun
put
combat.
Make sure to put my band of intellect back on. I was a bit
Love it,
embarrassed after
well,
that.
boys.
So I hope that was worth it.
So
Can only
I
roll well
said,
on certain things.
It was good though, Zolk. That was definitely.
I said no combat at the end of your little scheme. What are we in?
I mean, technically, I'm not the only reason.
Yeah.
There's only a few of them, don't worry.
It was always going to happen, Dios. Blood was always going to flow. It was just either going to be the orc's blood or the mystery beastie underneath the bridge. I think there's a troll under there. I've got to be real. I think there is actually a troll.
It's a bridge.
Okay,
There's always a
there is
troll
no-
under it.
There's no beastie under there.
There will be soon.
There's always a troll under a bridge.
You don't count.
What if wizards?
I live under a bridge.
Okay, Zolk. Well, you're going first.
Dios is going hard for Sogek today. I'm sorry.
Listen, it's hard to wound Sogeg with spears, but with words, it's too easy.
They cut deep.
They cut deep.
So you see the orc currently grabbing onto his hand in screaming in pain.
Yep. And I'm just going to let him scream in pain. And my target is this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, quickly need to check: is it the beginning or the end of your turn that you take the 2d6 acid damage?
Oh, damn it, I closed the notepad.
That's not the one I wanted. Experimental toxin. At the start of each your turn, so it takes 2d6 acid damage.
1 moment. Oh.
So,
Fuck.
7 more acid damage.
Do I have a way of curing myself?
Have you got any antitoxins or any way of removing disease or poison?
Well, I'd hope my poisonous kit would, but I don't.
No, a poisonous kit will identify it and let you know the
Well,
type of poison you're poisoned with, but not cure it.
Well, to that end, the one that wouldn't stop talking is just going to get some glass in his face.
So the boss is going to get some glass in his face.
Good hit.
Yeah, they definitely both hit.
And I would hope that he's too busy being burned alive for me to step back a bit. I'll take my chances.
Okay. Well, it will get to attack you because it's still there.
Taking my chances.
Yeah, it misses.
It does.
It is only an orc. So Scott, freshly devoured one orc. A couple more to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're on a roll, and that dragon is probably hungry. So I'm gonna make sure he's well fed before I deliver him to Granny. You know.
We
And I'm going
interrupt
to-
his-
Did interrupt his
he
meal.
He was snacking.
So he was hangry. That's why he attacked.
Exactly. So I'm gonna look at the group leader there while he's probably like listening to one dude scream and just watch me like suck the other down my shirt, as I think he's in range enough for me to reach out and grab him and try to stuff him in.
Okay. Okay.
Second crit. Second crit.
Oh, you better help him check. He needs a hand.
So it's a 17 to beat
For an athletics.
for athletics
on.
check. Yeah.
I-
That's a
Oh
crit. So he's halfway in there.
I got it.
For the second half of my action, can
Yeah,
I just
you can
like
do it
grab
again
him
'cause you've got
by
2
the ankles
attacks.
and stuff him on down?
So, yeah, same again.
Oh my word.
Try to wrangle him by a leg.
Yep. There we go.
I'm getting good at this.
Jeez.
Just grab.
Okay, so let me add that to your bag. I'm gonna leave your bag up just because I get the feeling. So that's the
Sort
orc
of side
war
with Dios,
chief.
sort of look concernedly over towards Dios like, is this okay?
And then with a huge grin on her face, she's gonna take a step towards this next orc. I don't know if that counts as intimidating him, but if I were him, I would
They're
definitely
pretty
be
fucking
intimidated.
terrified. Okay, now.
I forget the one you just
Savage.
acquired is covered in glass.
Oh god.
Well, one of the ones at the back is going to go, and it is going to. Okay, it's going to step a little bit forward onto the bridge, and yell out as these three get to use their reaction to start stabbing.
Do we hear anything under the bridge as he steps on it?
No.
An echo underneath? the
So
troll's sleeping.
one attack against Bennett, one attack against Scots. First of all, against Bennett, 20 to hit, 6 slashing damage. And then against Scots, a 19 to hit with 14 slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
And then the other one is going to step in between the pair of you. Pull out his Copus, and he is going to go after Scots just after the horror show you've just shown him. But miss, just completely intimidated.
Taking in his little boots.
Next is this one, who is going to step forward and start lobbing some javelins.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Somebody actually getting to use javelins as javelins.
respect.
He needs to step a little bit closer.
Throwing
Why
his
is he-
currency away. A fool.
Why is he throwing his cooking utensils? I don't get it.
As he lobs a couple javelins at Scots.
This is what was going to protect us against the troll. They had no chance.
I'm shooting a 14 misses. Oh, not 14 hits. So 14 doing 9 more piercing damage.
Okay.
Next is the orc at the back that's fucking running away. Not dealing with this.
Respect.
No witnesses.
Next is this orc.
Well, he should take 5 damage back.
Which one?
I explode every time something hits me.
Oh, it's everything within 5 feet of you, isn't it?
Oh god, Bennett.
So it will be... And you got hit twice there, didn't you?
Yeah.
So they take 10... Everything within 5 feet of you takes 10 fire damage.
Bennett!
So it does include Bennett, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's the orc that just splashed fire back, and it is going to try and swing its axe at Scots. And miss. We've got the guy in the middle that is going to try and take on both of you. So it is going to make one attack against Scots, and one against Bennett. So Bennett, 24 to hit, 15 slashing damage.
No, hang on. I've forgotten about my uncanny dodge, which is it doesn't actually stipulate any limit to that.
It's an index in it.
Soon then. Right, I'm down to 8 now.
Reduce all. You can use your reactions. You can only do it once per turn, essentially. But it's any time you've got a reaction, you can use your reaction to half the damage.
Down to 3.
Okay, this one's going in. Actually, no, this one's fucking off. Probably getting to about there and throwing a javelin at Sogeg.
You can try.
He's going to
Just try and hit me.
A 24 to
hit
hit.
me. Respect.
It's 6
I give him a
piercing.
nod. I'll just shout out to him. Maybe you could protect us.
This one
Fine,
runs in. You can hit. Does anyone speak Orc?
No.
Oh, Celestial.
Why do you speak Celestial? Of all the beasts. Oh no.
As you hear this orc lady run forward and then just start screaming, crying her eyes out, at the loss of her beloved, as she runs to about here, touches this guy on the shoulder, and they both start glowing ever so slightly.
I'll lose more than the husband. I'll lose her face when I rip it off.
Okay. We've got this one who will step forward and throw a javelin at Zolk. I think he's going to go for. Probably missed with an 11. Okay, Zogek.
Me.
I just seen the glorious display of Scott's power, dragging the people into a pocket dimension. I'm just gonna run over here, bend down into their ears, and say, "Your daddy can't protect you from this, kiddo." And I'm gonna try and poison him. I'm gonna stab this one first with. Oh no, I'm gonna stab the glowing one first with my good old-fashioned bobtail. Bada bing.
Okay, that's going to miss. Very miss.
I will try and stab him again. Wow. Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Then I'll just yell out, "Pogeg, sick 'em, boy!" Pogeg's gonna slither up.
Now, if
Pogeg-
you had done that first, those attacks would have hit. Because
Yeah,
you've now got him overwhelmed.
unfortunate. Yeah, Sogeg was excited to poison people. Pogeg's gonna do it back. He's just gonna eat him. Shouldn't be an advantage. I don't know why that's an advantage.
It's a good thing he's overwhelmed. The first one hits, the second one misses.
And I throw dirt in his eyes.
Okay. He has eye dirt.
Yeah, dirted, kid. Well, I am my turn.
Okay. Next is the boys that are going to come out to here
Oh, I should
and
have
start
rolled.
throwing some javelins. They're going to throw
Oh,
this
no,
one
I
at Dios. A 22 to hit, doing 4 piercing damage.
Fine.
This one's fucking running away. Not dealing with this. It's got an escape route. It's going. Next is the one that Sogeg whispered lovingly into its ear, to which it's going to turn around and try and slap you
me.
back with its axe.
Hit me.
22 to hit, doing 15
Oh
slashing
no,
damage.
you hit me. Oh no.
They
I
call-
sure hope I don't go cuckoo crazy. Oh,
No.
just too wise. It's going to hit me again.
Next is this one who's going to run to here. You know what? I'll determine these randomly. It's throwing a javelin at Scuts. And missing. Bennett.
So he's just going to attack this one in front of him.
Yeah, because he's overwhelmed. That will hit. Doing
And then-
21 points of damage. Not bad.
Disengage
Oh,
and
nice.
back away a bit.
Okay.
Solid little stab right there.
Nadrin. They're no longer overwhelmed, though.
We never needed it.
I mean, you kind of did.
We did, yeah.
I would like to use fireball.
Oh god.
Where?
Naturally.
On this group here.
Oh, that's boring. You could have got all of these ones here.
This group here. I think if I place it properly, I might be able to
Ooh.
get them all.
We
You
don't
would be
need
able to get
the
them
bridge.
all. You made sure of the bridge.
Can I destroy the bridge?
I mean, it's a big ball of fire, so probably.
We can
It is a
definitely
wooden
crawl
bridge.
up.
Ball of water, though.
But it's very, very hot water that might set it on fire.
Don't worry. We don't need the bridge.
Yeah.
We never needed the bridge at all.
use it?
I mean, you could use it.
the-
I'm sure it just adds another obstacle later on. You never know. It might not destroy the bridge. It might improve the bridge. It might kill the monster that's underneath it.
It's definitely a troll.
It might
I
wake
wanna
up
do
the
it.
monster that's underneath it.
I want to do it so bad.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Oh god.
Okay. Even if they succeed, these two are dead. So,
Well, it's not that good a roll actually, but it's still chunky.
and then it is dex saves.
Yes,
for
we
the
never
other.
needed the bridge. It was never needed.
Yeah, didn't think so. But they.
The mediocre bridge, I
And
would say.
then. Roll a d20 for me, Nadrin. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. And we have this orc that is going to run to here and go for a backslap against Scuts. A 25 to hit because you are being overwhelmed. So 14 slashing damage. And we have this orc that will. Who's scarier out of the two of you? Sogeg.
You think you can hit me?
He's going to
I
try.
laugh at your attempt to hit me.
A 22.
Oh, you hit me. You don't hit me.
11
I'll give you
slashing.
that. I'll give you that, orc.
And then Dios.
Even hurt.
Dios is incredibly concerned. But
We may need to thin this horde down a bit, I've got to be honest.
I can thin the horde, so I'm just going to do it. So I am going to
Oh god, I know what you're doing. I
say
already know
my
what you're doing.
prayer, and I'm going to vaporize them
Yep.
with my divine intervention.
Ooh.
Not divine intervention.
Yeah, channel,
my,
channel divinity.
divinity.
Yeah.
So it is
Flashlight, go.
Radiance of the Dawn. It's a Constitution saving throw.
You wouldn't
Okay.
get the extra 7, would you?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. It's Constitution save thing.
Pretty roll, we've got to be real.
Half damage on a success.
And what's the range of it?
30 foot. So
So
everything.
it's just everything there. Okay, good.
Any enemy, I can choose who gets hit by it.
we've got 1,
We really
Two,
are his
three,
friends. At
six.
very least not blood enemies yet.
So what's the... Is it 15, did you say?
15 to beat.
And half damage on a success.
Oh no, 14 to beat. Half damage isn't on a success.
Okay. Oh. And then we've got the other two. Got the blade. Okay. And the claw. Right, concentration ends. Ability.
Oh, one of them died, sweet. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Okay. Bonus action. Don't know why that.
Just standing there. Menacingly.
That's 7 points of healing to Scott.
Also, Nadrin, yes, they are.
Okay. I thought so, just wanted to check.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to call that horde suitably thinned.
Zolk.
Well, first off,
In fact, can I use my movement to just get to there instead?
You take an attack opportunity.
Fine. I don't care.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, Zolk. What's the plan?
I'm in agony.
Are you really?
from that extra 9 acid damage.
I mean, you need to, yeah. Are you? Is that with the health you've already got, or have you already taken that off?
I've just taken it off.
Oh, good. So you're not transforming just yet.
No. However, if I transform, I've got a higher health pool.
True. I mean, you could transform now, which I mean that's the whole point. It's essentially a version of wild shape. It's a polymorph. It'll give you temporary hit points by just turning into something.
Yeah,
Might
be worth it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is a full action though.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, there are 10 of them, which is why I've been rolling a d10.
I couldn't pick, so.
Yeah. Please tell me you turned into the shit one. Oh no, you haven't. Oh fuck, you've turned. Oh no, actually no, it's not
Turn
the
into the
fuck
good
one.
one.
You've turned into one of the oh fuck ones.
Okay. So it's the Korek. Oh god.
I'll let you explain what you turn into for this.
Vaguely humanoid in appearance, long raking claws, no face. It's a mushroom person.
More of a blob, swelling kind of thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a heart. Oh no.
They have no concept of fear or love. They are emotionless, so he does not have a heart.
It's also a big hole there.
There is also a big hole in his chest.
That's why I guess.
Wait, this regenerates?
So
It's also
the...
immune to poison, so you're no longer poisoned.
Ah, sweet. Wait, I'm immune to poison.
I guess we take
You're not
the
immune to
place
poison.
this
I think you're resistant,
turns into
aren't you?
things, right?
No, I'm just flat out immune. Oh no, am I?
Diseases, isn't it?
I think you're immune to disease, or the effects of diseases,
Yeah.
but you can still be affected by them.
I need to pray to Fariko.
You've got hauling jaws as well. I don't know why it's called hauling jaws.
What's that even? Oh. Oh, right.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful. I mean, it's a CR5 creature. He's pretty up there.
There he is.
But it takes you a full action to transform into one.
Can still move
So, a full action, but it's got 3 attacks, so that's fine.
Well, no, it's an action to take the attack action, so you wouldn't be able to attack.
Okay.
Still move and do a bonus though.
Right side, I'm significantly healthier than I was.
Yeah.
So we're gonna charge it.
Concentrating.
Token is
on it as well,
horrifying.
so.
Oh my word. That's a really, really horrible token.
And since I don't have a bonus action here, I guess that's my
Yeah,
turn.
you would just sit there looking pretty.
Hoping to be attacked.
Okay. I mean, that's not really good for you, but okay. Scots.
I fail my saves.
All right. So Scuts is looking pretty bloodied and battered, and Dios came over, gave her a good little pat there, and she looks up just angry from all the javelins that were just thrown at her for totally no reason, and she looks at this orc and she says, "Your husband's fate is worse than death. I'll spare you the same fate." As she just swings at her with the granny stick.
Okay, sweet revenge. Okay.
It got a bit dark.
She's gonna swing with the axe end and hit her, and then as it goes up for her second strike, she's gonna come down with a bludgeoning hit with the butt end.
Are you recklessly attacking for this as well?
No.
Okay. Well, you give her a solid pounding. She's still alive, but you give her a solid pounding.
As a bonus action, I will resist reaching into my shirt, and I will end my turn.
Okay. These guys are running the fuck away. Oh, yeah, get out.
Wise.
They must have a high wisdom.
At the very least, it may give me
16
some
at least.
recurring characters. As for the female orc that you have just slapped with the granny stick, she is going to... She's going to reach forward and try and just grab onto Scuds' face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No. About to breathe on you.
I fucking
Okay, sure enough, you manage to resist it as you can feel heat coming from her hands, but it doesn't seem to do much, doesn't seem to stick. Okay, Sogeg.
Seeing that the mood has moved from stuff into the shirt to stab them in the face, Sogeg will follow suit, as I will just move my phalanx formation, swing around to the crazed orc woman who has nothing really to be angry about. Not going to use my smites yet, as I feel like I need to save those last ones. I'm going to stab her.
Okay.
At advantage, sorry.
It wouldn't be an advantage because you've got a person within 5 feet here.
Isn't it enemy? Ally within 5 feet. For
I mean, this guy for the Z-Stone, it's just the fact that it's awkward to use, isn't it? Or is it specifically the target?
Isn't I'm attacking her, attacking the woman.
How did I word the... oh yeah, so it's just attacking creatures within 5 feet. Okay, yeah, it would be an advantage if you...
I've been hurted. It's okay, glad it was advantage anyway, so that's the first one. Mighty 24, and then the second one.
You don't need to do the second one because the first one is enough to poke it clean through.
So I poke her through. I will wheel the second one then towards this fellow who would be at disadvantage.
The 13 would still hit then.
Oh, sweet. Hey! I'm just killing them all. A pokey poke. And I will shout out again that Mogis has forgiven me as the blood flows again. And Pogeg hasn't eaten someone in a while. Pogeg's going to try and eat this orc. Not at advantage. Bite 1. And bite 2.
Okay, he has successfully swallowed the orc.
Ho, ho, ho. I revel in his blood. Pogeg will just sort of sit peacefully, digesting.
Well, next is this one, and let's have a look. Okay. I need Sogeg, Dios, Scuds, Pogeg, and Zolk to make dexterity saving throws, please.
I can take it. Come on, Pogeg. Oh, Pogeg, no.
How do I do that on the Korek?
If it's got a... so let's actually have a look at it. So I'll try and explain it.
I can't remember how it's worded.
It's saving throws a con.
So then you just click where it says Dex.
Damage that creature, no save.
That's a no.
I reckon I've got the save. Oh, actually might.
Okay. So let's have a look. As it throws a javelin forward that explodes into smaller, tinier javelins.
Not the splinter javelin.
So, Pogeg, Dios, and Zolk would take 5 points of piercing damage, and you'd halve that for Sogeg and Skats.
Oh, jeez.
Zolk, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
I also need your wisdom.
Okay. Next, this one is going to stand about here. And then do the same. So, same again. Saving throw, please.
One Pogeg.
Oh.
Ooh. Very good, Pogeg. Now, can Sogeg do it 2 times in a row? No.
Do I need to do it again?
Yep.
Stop throwing your exploding javelins at me, please.
Only yourselves to blame for this one. So,
actually,
Sogeg and Scuds would take 6 points of piercing damage. Everybody else would take 3. Zolk, I need another Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my god.
Okay. Bennett, it's your turn.
Right, yeah. Still worse for wear. So I'll run in 20 feet. Use Soul Reaver against.
You'd be at
The one
advantage
next to me.
because you're soloing it.
Do it twice.
Oh yeah, he's well dead.
Oh.
And use my last 10 feet of movement just to back away a bit.
Okay. Nadrin.
Just read something about this character sheet that's mildly important to those 2 turns.
Well, you should have paid attention to that. So.
Yep, it'll come up later.
Can't you move my map? Ah. Okay, there we go. Now I can move my map.
Also, literally all of us as well. It's any creature.
Oh.
Oh lord.
How do you measure radius?
Oh.
Can be on VTT, but otherwise just do a 20-foot and just do a circle. It's literally all of us, 30 feet. The whole world.
Well, shit.
Very spooky.
to be
Back
fair.
away over here.
So yeah, but to be honest,
So,
frightened isn't that big of a deal.
No.
I don't know what it even does.
And plus, you could just end the polymorph early.
I am gonna try one of my other new toys.
Ooh.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, classic.
You get it twice because you're level 5.
I clicked it twice. There we go.
Well, you give it a pop with your long range water pistol, and you knock him down. The orcs bandits have been defeated. Well done.
Some serious hit points from that fight. Jesus.
Yeah, you got your murder on and your
Amazing.
steal on. You did well getting rid of 2 of the strongest ones just by fucking shoving them down the shirt. That was some smart tactics.
And it could probably do with a long rest after that.
Just look towards Scots and say, you've clearly been benching while we were walking then, as you clearly, you dealt with that with ease. What a sight.
So, Zolk, are you maintaining concentration on being a spooky horror thing?
No.
Okay, so you turn back into your normal self.
Yay. Oh!
Zolk, make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Theos is exceptionally angry with Zulk.
How bright is it?
It's a troll costume.
It's still daytime, so yeah, disadvantage.
Oh,
It's a bit bright to see. It looks like there could be something under there. But
can I just
you can't
prove this
tell.
myself and just walk over and look?
The shadows!
Make a perception check.
Problem is, I'm also really bad at these.
There's lots of shadows and vague shapes under there, but other than that, you can't really tell.
How tall is this cliff? How tall are we talking?
Probably about 20 feet.
Oh, I'm going to jump down.
Okay.
what?
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
God, I'm athletic. Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay.
My
You'll
legs!
take,
I broke my legs!
All right, you've got 6 of them.
18 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
Really hurt. My temporary hit points, they're gone. Is there at least a troll under here?
So you have a look. There's a couple of stones and some shade. Maybe the signs of where some watermarks used to be, where this was maybe maybe it's a riverbed during high rain seasons.
Ooh.
No
Is
monsters.
the rock igneous, or are we talking a nice sedimentary layer of rock? I crumble it between my fingers. Does it crumble?
Not quite. It's
Some geology on
you could
this.
probably chip away at
Ooh.
it.
This is an old riverbed. I'll yell up to the party. It's quite nice and shady down here. If you want to sleep somewhere a bit more secluded.
Is it worth the fall?
Honestly, I think if I just put my spear up, you could walk down it as like a ladder. I think I could make a bridge. I could become the bridge. That's why I wasn't worried about the bridge breaking. I can be a bridge.
You could certainly try.
I don't have the epithet to move people, unfortunately, at the moment, so you'll have to just trust me. I very least could stand at the bottom, and it will only be a 10-foot fall if you fall down. Well, like 12-foot fall.
It's not a cushioned fall onto a fucking scorpion.
Have you seen how lush my helmet hair is? Actually, I will hold out to Molus's cloak as like a makeshift sort of trampoline.
Still fresh
Actually,
with blood from
I'll
this
say, actually, no, that
morning.
one might break.
It's still the same day.
It is still the same day, yeah. I want to keep his blood precious and safe.
Okay, while this is going on, Natrin and Bennett, what are you up to?
I want to have a look around.
You're having a look around.
It's a death's door.
An investigation check.
But I will make an investigation check.
Nada. It is very much a small, basic hut more than anything else. Very haphazard sleeping arrangements. It's essentially dozens of hammocks sort of overlaid over the top of each other from where these orcs slept in a small bunker.
I feel really bad, actually. We did just... Like, they probably made this bridge as well. Honestly, they probably could have just done it as a toll.
Yeah,
like,
it was a toll bridge, and you're just like, I don't want to pay a toll, I want to murder everybody.
Could have just been a toll. Like, if they just said it was they made the bridge, like... Man, I mean... They were good javelins as well. I really respected their javelins.
Yeah, you also separated the parents, and then murdered all the children.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you've got the
alive,
father and an older brother in your shirt, and the rest are all dead.
I mean, he's also in the shirt with a dragon. I feel like they're probably dead as well.
Yeah.
And the snail.
Whatever individual Granny may or may not be.
I think.
So, Bennett, Natrin, you don't really find anything in there.
As long as the gods are happy, that's all that matters. No, Soga's definitely gonna have to ponder
As
on
long
this
as
one.
Granny's happy, you're focusing on the wrong thing, Sogeg.
That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Yeah.
So, is there anything else you'd like to do investigating this bridge and small bandit outpost, or are you pressing further on?
They have a home. Is it that tiny shack?
Yeah, that tiny shack.
Do we need a long rest?
Do you think that tiny shack's safe enough to take a long rest?
I mean, it can't fit a Sogeg, so we'd have to figure it out.
I'm really hurting as well. I gotta be honest. That was a rough fight. But can we?
Can you? I mean,
in safety, I am actually going to use my last of the endless gut just to use a hit dice heal, just in case. Still hurting.
I mean, yeah,
have no hit dice.
It's a very dangerous forest. It is a forest full of monsters, and like I said, you've not really made it into the deep forest yet.
I feel like we've become the monsters. That makes me happy.
I will throw a sealer's leaf at Scots and Sogeg and use one myself.
Okay,
Ooh.
make 3 medicine checks.
The leaf. It seals.
So it is... you succeed on all 3 of them. So, Scott, Sogeg, and Zolk, you get 8 points of healing.
That's pretty nice.
As Zolk comes and rubs some aloe vera on your wounds.
Feel good. Feel like my battery's almost at 0.5%.
I don't know if
50%
anyone else
rather.
needs it.
If batteries existed.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 51, about 28.
How about a short rest?
Yeah, I think Zolk only covered up like one of these Dravelin holes. I need a rest.
I mean,
Scuts is gonna kind of limp over to the shack.
I mean, I'm
Can I
currently being
attempt-
covered by a snake.
Can I attempt to climb up this cliff face?
make an athletics or acrobatics check. Yeah, you make it up. It's not an easy climb, but you make it.
I was very close about to be like, nah, just down here's fine. Down here's cool. Dios, how about some time to ruminate over the hideous lies we just ruined?
Oh, god damn it, my token's gone invisible again.
Theos says
20.
nothing and just sort of plonks himself in a corner in the hut.
In the plus side, it is bright today. Helios must be happy. I'll save everyone from my bulk and I'll just sort of sit outside. Lean up against. But Pogeg will go inside.
Well, what I was going to do is I could dig you a little mound as like a small bed in the floor using this.
Ooh.
Can you make a hole on the ground as well?
It can make 5-foot cubed holes.
Could you make a hole so there's like my head's poking out the top? And I can be on a constant vigil as I sleep.
I can't see my token, but yes.
I feel safe in my Zolk hole.
Can we also have a hole big enough for Neil?
Yeah, you need to give him
Yeah,
some
he needs
water to
water.
sleep in.
I can provide holes, I can't provide anything else.
I can provide the water.
I can provide a little bit of sort of water.
I can just create water. I just need the hole.
So I will say now, this place really isn't safe enough for a long rest unless there's something else you can do to fortify it.
I
It's
feel like
yeah,
quick stay and run.
it's pretty
Right,
it's
we've
pretty
got it,
in
guys.
shambles. You could take a short rest here, but you'd need to find somewhere a bit more secure, especially in the middle of these woods where there's all these dead bodies all over the floor. The chances of something coming looking for food is guaranteed. Yeah,
Actually,
I may have deleted the tokens, but yeah, there are dozens of orc corpses all over the place.
on that, Pogeg very much is going to make a nice little nest inside one of the nearest orcs. And I think, yeah, a short rest is definitely going to be needed.
I have 0 hit dice.
Yeah, but
Well,
we'll
you
get your
really
spells
need a
back.
short rest.
Yeah,
We'll get
but
your spells back.
I didn't cast anything.
You need to start casting your
bad
spells.
rolls. Oh no!
What
You
I
know
can
what?
do... Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah, it works well.
You monster.
More flesh eating.
Is it
Is
still
it?
daylight?
Oh, piss off, Pogeg. Sorry.
The sun's starting to set, but it is still considered daylight. Yes.
Cool. I'm going to use the daybound ability of my armor, please.
Yep, that's fine.
Regain my channel divinity.
Yep.
Yeah, I can make myself very, very safe for 8 hours.
Is
all that
there
matters,
anywhere
really.
else that these orcs would be keeping things?
Oh,
In the pockets?
question. Before the short rest. How long does my animate dead last?
Check the spell.
Duration says instantaneous, so that doesn't help me.
No,
No,
read
it's in
the
actual
spell.
text. In the text.
But I
it'll be.
believe they last until they die, because you just essentially I think they last a day, and then you have to recast it to maintain control. But you can add more to them afterwards or something like that. I'm trying to remember how it works. It's been a while since Animate Dead's been a thing. But yeah, you can essentially make a big old army of zombies.
I would like to animate 2 orcs before having my short rest.
Okay. let's give you some zombies. Or do you want them as skeletons? Which do you want?
One of each.
One of each, just to make it awkward. That's fine.
Respect.
And that way I'm not wasting spell slots.
Yeah, you
Nice.
reanimate 2 of the corpses. One skeleton bursting from its fleshy body, the other just standing back up.
Dios,
So
real quick, I'll just run over. I was going to say, Zolt, do you want to we should probably hide these, put something nice on them. I don't think Dios is going to be alright with some walking undead.
so
like a cape over him.
before this happens, Scott, you find the main thing on this orc wife. She was covered in lots of tribal gear. You could tell she was sort of a priestess of some kind. But the most distinctly valuable item on her is a ring on her finger.
I'm gonna take the ring off of her finger and open up my pocket with like a disdainful look on my face, realizing what awful people they were. There was no troll at all. They definitely deserved this fate. And I drop it in just so that her husband knows that we know that they're jerks.
Okay.
And maybe
I
to
will
make an
put
enemy.
in
I don't know.
orc wife
Really hope
ring.
you don't pull him out of your pocket. Jesus.
I'm just like, I killed your wife, and I stuff him back in. That's how we get our first like major nemesis.
Oh dear.
I need to decide what magical ring that was. Okay.
Can I make...
So yeah, what do you want to do?
I just assumed it was a wedding ring.
I mean, it was. But it may have had magic
a
powers.
magical magic ring? Ooh.
Is
From my
there anywhere
hidey hole.
else that these orcs would be keeping things?
I think they're just humble
From your
orcs.
investigation check, that you can't really tell if there's anything in this building that was hiding anything. You could go in and start rooting through the bodies if there's anything on them, but you're not entirely sure.
From my vantage point in the ground, can I spot? I'm at like ground level with the bodies. Can I have a look around for any spare javelins?
Okay. You will find 15 javelins.
Ho ho! I'll take them.
As they
Take
all
them
had
with
javelins
glee.
on them.
Yay!
In fact, I'll even give you one exploding javelin.
Oh, you see, Sogeg's like troubled face just sort of lights up with glee at the amount of javelins he just got.
Which is a 20-foot cone. It's a DC 10 dexterity save for 2d6 piercing damage.
Ooh, this might be useful. Next to my shaft of javelin.
So, did you make the hole in the ground for Neil?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just fill that with water then, so he can.
So, are you doing
rest in
anything
it for an
to
hour.
secure the place up?
I'm going
The
to make
undead
my
are on
stealth
watch.
very safe.
Because, as I say, there's about 15 to 20 dead orc bodies just sort of lying about the place.
I mean, are we planning to hunker down for an actual long rest?
I want to.
I will then start moving the bodies.
I will help.
Push them. Pogeg will also eat a few just to speed the situation up. In fact,
Well-
actually, a big brain moment. It clicks in my head, my band of intellect wobbles slightly. I'll start pushing the bodies into the hole.
See, you made a grave for him already. There you go.
Like it's meant to be.
Can we check the bodies before we put them in the thing?
I'll check a few pockets for any doodads.
And if we're
These are-
definitely doing a long rest, can I take back the hit dice that I just used?
You find 7 gold coins, a couple things like torches and basic rations, that kind of stuff. In fact, I will give you an extra 5 rations as well. So supplies for taking short rests, which I hope you've been keeping track of, which I'm sure you haven't.
I've kept track of mine.
See? Well
I
done.
I have
forgot.
used mine.
Well, as long as one person is, because you tend to be
is
resting at the
one,
same time.
yeah.
So.
Take one finger of a Nork.
You can take an orc finger.
Take an Orc finger.
But that's all you managed to find is, a couple rations, a couple basic coins, but nothing of extreme note.
I'll buy it. Nedrin's clearly trying to find something. Can I look under the floorboards?
Sure. You find dirt.
Great. I will dig into the dirt and sleep there.
I don't think your thing's here, Nadrin.
Asa said it was here.
You get the feeling the person that had it on their person is no longer here.
You've eaten two
Hey.
agendas.
We ain't near the water now, Nadrin.
So that might come back later. Who knows?
In my shirt.
Yep.
You've eaten two
You
agendas.
most certainly
Skits.
did.
Two agendas.
I
Don't
helped
spray into your
her.
shit.
I helped her indirectly acquire it. It's just
Yeah.
like we have possession of it because he has possession of it, and he's also in my drawer.
And we have possession of him.
Yeah.
Do you though?
Well,
No.
Granny does.
He's either taming the snail as we speak or dying to it.
Or the dragon.
Or the dragon.
dragon's stuck to a snail, and they're like a hybrid creature now.
That's terrifying.
Us-
Jesus Christ.
It's a dragon whelk now.
Okay, so it'll take you, if you're putting the orc bodies in a mass grave, that'll take about 2 hours to do, if there's the two of you doing it.
The zombies can help since they're the gods.
Okay, sure. So it'll take about 2 hours, so it'll be a total of 10 if you're taking a long rest. Don't forget to mark off 2 rations if you are taking a rest, and I do need to roll to see if anything sniffs you out in the middle of the night.
Can I just say what I'm doing?
I think I already know what you're doing.
I'm lying down on a suitably nice flat bit of rock. Gonna chant for 10 minutes and meld into stone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye, Diaz.
I'm in my
Respect,
skull.
respect.
I am in the rocks, unseen, unheard for 8 hours.
Well, can you actually? Does it literally say you can long rest is not concentrate? Holy shit, that's cool.
So good.
It's amazing.
You just catch it, cast
Oh,
it,
cool.
go in the rocks, and if I'm already lying down, man's gonna nap.
No one has any zone of, I don't know what it's called. The one where you make like an alarm bell.
Get the pickaxes out.
Ding, ding, ding.
Deossing carbonite.
Can cast ceremony. Can do a ceremony for us.
I can go in my skull and that's about it. That's what I'm doing.
In fact, actually, you know what? I will use a spell slot. Oh no, I don't have any powder silver. Ignore that. Damn, these poor orcs. Well, I would have given them a funeral, but they were too poor. As is the Acronian way.
I can offer you 300 gold, but no silver.
Yeah, I guess we'll risk a long rest then.
Why
Okay.
do you have so much gold?
You stole it all from the yeah. As long as you spend that gold on javelins, I'm okay with it.
It was taken before I showed everyone else the gold.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
there's a lot of gold there.
Okay. So before you start giving yourself long resting,
Yes.
Dios would probably notice this first because of where you currently are. The ground's shaking.
Oh, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm napping.
Something is very much moving through the ground.
Oh, for the love of God.
Unless it tries to eat me, I'm just going to ignore it and keep napping.
Do any of us notice this?
Is anybody outside by the mass grave?
I am.
You would certainly notice the freshly turned earth moving.
I groan, and I'm going to go onto the middle of the bridge. Just sleep there. I'm gonna sleep.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Neil is in water in the ground. He's probably gonna notice.
Oh yeah, it will be full on Jurassic Park in the entire water.
How long has it been since?
He'll have had an hour. It's been probably about 5 hours.
He will crawl himself out and crawl himself in here. And
That's
just
fair.
kind of. I would have been like over there. So he's just gonna like
So,
crawl
first of
in
all,
here.
before I give away what's going on. That's a 26 to hit the zombie for 21 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you've not got control of him, have you?
No, I haven't.
Uh,
I don't have any sheets either.
he's dead. So the zombie's dead.
Oh,
It just suddenly gets pulled underground. You just see a hole where the zombie once was. Oh yeah, the zombie once was.
can the other one try and swing at the hole?
Sure, there's nothing there, but
Okay.
up until it gets sucked underneath as well.
It could groan and go into the middle of the. Oh no.
Oh, there he is. Run, Scuts!
A big old land shark starts sort of prowling around.
Oh, beautiful. I'm just gonna stay asleep. I'm not dealing with that. It's your guys. That's
You can
you
see,
non-bridge folks. problem.
fresh, or not so fresh, but like 6-hour-old orc corpses hanging off its teeth.
See, we just help nature. I feel better all the time now.
It seems to be struggling to see, but it seems to be trying to sniff around to see if it can follow any other scent.
Not that one. Sorry.
So
Divine sense to see.
oh no,
Smell
it
me if I'm
is
not physically there.
definitely a monstrosity. It is not a celestial fiend or undead.
I was doing it to look at Dios. I'll be honest. I wanted to look in the stone. But
I mean, he's not a celestial fiend or undead
not
either.
holy
So,
enough. Yeah, I was hoping maybe he'd be a
does
celestial.
anybody want to do anything about the bullet that is sniffing around?
Is it walking towards the bridge?
Not towards the bridge,
Or the
towards the
house.
hut, but not
Oh, I'm
towards
fine
the
with
bridge.
that. Yeah, no worries. You're long rested, kid.
So, anybody?
I think after the beating that Bennett has taken after so much consistent combat, he's just welcoming death at the minute. He's just like, come and get me, bitch. Just come and fucking kill me.
I mean, it is your god. Perfect, really. I just trust that the others will deal with this.
Yeah, definitely safe and sound to the rock for the fucking land shark.
That doesn't know I'm there.
You are still, and it has tremor sense specifically, so yeah, so long as you stay perfectly still, you're alright.
I'm not moving, mate. I'm napping.
Oh yeah.
For the rest of the party, if you just hit the rock, you can make it. Can make it Dios's problem.
So, does anyone want to do anything to try and deal with the bullet while you're all trying to rest?
I'll stay on my skull.
Just gonna want to just like throw a bone or something.
Ooh, that's actually not the worst idea. Does Scuts know anything about him? Like, would she know she could throw something to try to distract it?
Make a nature or history check.
Maybe Granny wants one of these too.
Granny wants everything, so yeah.
Oh, is it gonna go on the shirt?
It seems to be a fan of eating. That's about as much as you can tell.
Rage beast.
I love it. Oh. She tries to like stay still watching it
You can try and
munch on these
tame it.
bodies.
Make it a
Oh.
pet.
Oh.
He's strangely majestic.
Aim it with rocks.
I like
I'm gonna have-
the bullet. The bullets are cool.
I'm gonna have a zoo in my shirt.
It's apparently
Not what we mean
a
by
mad
taming.
wizard's experiment at crossbreeding snapping turtles and armadillos. That's apparently the backstory of a bullet.
Far away from it. I'm like 10 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not far enough to try to knock it prone. Or is it?
I mean, it's up to you. You get the feeling that it is struggling to see, but it is relying on what it can sense in the ground. That's why it doesn't seem to have noticed Sogeg, even though he's very much out in the open.
And Scott's pick up a rock and throw it kind of towards the other side of it. And then while it's distracted by what she threw, try to walk up to it and stick it in her shirt.
You certainly can. So as you throw the rock, sure enough, it does snap around to turn around and face where the rock is. What would you like
Especially
to
because it probably did 10 deep bludgeoning damage to the ground.
do? Yeah, there was a big old dent in the ground.
That wasn't subtle.
So what would you like to do?
A hole in. Bit of an oopsie.
Alright, so I'm gonna sneak up, like, since it's attracted over to that, I'm gonna try to walk very quietly over.
Make a stealth check.
I was gonna say probably not very well, because I'm very clumsy, so let's see just how stealthy I can be.
Not terrible, not good enough, but not terrible. So it does seem to be starting to turn back towards you. I'll give you a moment to do something before it reacts.
I'm gonna try to grab it by the head and stuff it face first into the pocket.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Literally.
Yeah.
Anyone else out here, or is it just me?
I mean, so half asleep. They're not sure whether he's dreaming or this is actually happening.
Uh-oh. I did not do well.
That is not good. As he does manage to sort of wriggle free of your grip, only to dig back under the ground. Not expected to be grabbed by something up here.
Oh, you
It's like,
spooked it.
it's a predator, I'm getting out. Be afraid.
Chad moved,
Gotta
yeah. He would have
pocket.
attacked if he didn't.
You still very much feel the ground trembling as it's moving around underneath, but it doesn't seem to be resurfacing anytime soon.
Good. It better be afraid.
Didn't even want it.
Okay, and with that, yeah, I'll let you have your long rest.
So is it for long rest we all need to use how many rations?
It'd be 2 rations. For
2
long
rations
rest.
for everyone, yeah.
I'm gonna say I was too busy this time around to make any snacks.
Yes.
Fending off the bullet.
Get all my hit
So,
dice
yeah,
back.
don't forget, if you want to change your epithets, this is the time to do so.
Oh, yes. Oh, get will of the people back as well. And I wonder if I'll waste it this time. Maybe.
And before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd want to do on this particular map before we move on to the next part? Just because I want to tease what the next session's going to be.
I'm going to sob quietly in my rocks, wondering why the hell I'm stuck with this group.
I'm quite content now, actually. All came together.
I'm gonna carve Scuts was here on the side of the building.
Can I try and divine intervention before we do anything else?
You certainly can. What do you
I
want?
would like to ask Heliod for the strength to carry on with this group and guide them in his ways, because they clearly fucking need it.
Go ahead.
And I am weak.
Roll a D100.
I can't wait for this to fail. Oh, no.
47 is what's needed.
I don't want it to pass.
And he said no.
He said they ain't his problem.
Your blind pheasant wasn't your blind pheasant. Your blind friend, Jesus.
Heliod
what he was
knows
punished.
that this is your burden to bear, and that by him intervening and giving you the helping hand to find the strength to deal with these idiots would just be taking away the journey you need to go on to find that strength yourself.
Dios is
But
definitely
it's so
ending up on the side.
hard.
Dios is definitely like.
Dios is struggling with the group at the moment, really badly.
I think we have some therapists in Akros. They're not very good, but I think we got them.
By therapy, do you mean execution?
Oh, that's what it was. Oh yeah, I'm mixing them up.
Is there anything else you want to do on here before I move on to the next one, just to give a tease for next before we wrap up?
I think this one needs to be forgotten about. We did some truly awful things on this map.
So, as you press along the road, not too far forward, you come across a Setessan encampment. A full-on secure area where you could have taken a long rest. As you find them in the morning doing their drills, the fresh corpse of a Hydra being hacked at by a Setessan hoplite, although you can see some smaller Hydropucks trying to nibble at bits as they can.
Oh no. I sure hope this isn't.
And from here, they will pause it till next week. So, let's do the end of session wrap-ups for your piety story and loyalty points. So, piety. Did you show up? You get a point of piety. Well done.
Achieve 25.
Did you pass your minor agenda? So for Nadrin, no. It was stolen from you.
Tried.
It got eaten.
For Scuts, I'm going to say no to this because of how many gifts to Granny you gave.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards one side, aren't I?
I'm going to say no to Zulk because it was stolen from you before you could take the sample, and you didn't go and take the sample from the corpse it was eating.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
Imagination.
Well, it turns out if it can breathe poison and it's got poison bites, the things that it's bitten will also be poisoned.
Think of that.
Okay. So I'm going to say no because you didn't murder any Lashy.
I wanted to.
You wanted to, but everyone else ran away.
I was scared.
So we have Dios. I'm going to say no. As much as you didn't manage to run away, the Treant was still murdered.
Before I even had a chance
Before
to
you
do
even
anything
had a
about
chance. Because this party is evil.
We really let down the scientist.
Yeah.
We really did.
Yeah.
Drop the ball. Drop the ball big time.
I will give the point to Bennett, though, as while the bandit leader isn't... Actually, no, I'm not going to give the point because he's not dead, is he? He's in Scott's bag. So...
Wait, is Scott's 4 for 4 then? What? That's amazing.
Jesus Christ.
So no, you didn't kill the bandit leader. He is still alive. So no.
Look at me fucking up everybody's agendas.
For the love of God, when we find Cleomenes, please do not put Cleomenes in your pocket.
It was funny though.
Do my best.
I'll pay you to
saved
do
you
it.
having to kill them yourself. It was the
True.
Orc War Chief's not an easy fight to be. Did you expand your god's influence in the world in a concrete way? I'm going to say no for pretty much everybody there. I don't think anybody...
No one lived.
Yeah.
To tell the tale.
Did you diminish... did you diminish the influence of a rival god? Again, not really. Mainly because none of you have got rivals with Nylea.
Can I make the argument, because we did such a bad not victory, that I diminished Ioris? In spirit.
Did you perform a successful divine intervention? No, Heliod seems to be out to get you.
Can I make an argument for diminishing a god?
Go on.
By forcing the retreat against the trees,
we
stopped.
Ioris.
God.
You did stop him getting his minor agenda, as though he killed the Treant. His minor agenda was to kill the Leshy. So yeah, I will give you that.
Can I get the minor victory on that Ioris would also be pissed? Not as me getting the point, but Ioris would also be pissed off. I feel like both Mogis and Ioris would be pretty salty at that one.
Not so much that one.
Damn.
Not really. Not that I would say. Story points. You get a point of story.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah?
I actually lose a piety point because I backed down from a fight or a contest.
Did
We
you
ran away.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I got all majestic and then ran.
So you don't necessarily have to. So the ones from the sort of godlike suggestions, those are more role playing suggestions rather than the end of session ones. Mainly because there are too many for me to fucking keep track of on top of all these ones.
Okay. Fair enough.
But if you want to take that for roleplay reasons, I'm more than happy with people doing that.
Well, I'm already pissing off Perforos, so let's do it.
So story points. You get a point of story for showing up. Did you overcome a great challenge using violent or non-violent means? Yep. You didn't kill a dragon, you stole a dragon. And you didn't really kill an orc horde, you stole their leader and killed the rest. So that's both violent and non-violent means, so I'll take it. Did you make a significant discovery or unearth some lost history? No. Did you perform an act worthy of a new epithet? Okay. Did you think you earned a new epithet this session?
Can I have an epithet that is some variation on on the bard's cutting words for coming for Sogek pretty hard?
Definitely. Definitely.
That was good.
I will absolutely give you a cutting words is absolutely what that's going to be. So you'd get a point for that.
Kidnapper for Scuds.
I was gonna say I need something for chat. Scuts needs a Kirby shirt. I need something to I've started. She's on a roll. She's learned that this is an actual thing people are afraid of, and not just like some fun.
It's pretty fucking nightmarish.
Yeah.
Anyone else think that they did something worthy of stories being told about them?
Not quite, but I think the start of a story, I actually beat someone in an arm wrestle. And a game of Dragon Chess, no less, against a turbo nerd. Beat Dragon Chess against someone who's you're literally sober. I beat someone who's sober at Dragon Chess.
Does not make me a nerd. You have higher intelligence than me.
That's what a nerd would say.
Okay.
You really do. You have the bloody circlet.
I do.
No successful will to the people check because no one's been trying them yet. Easy to forget.
I tried.
I'm putting it on my list of things I keep forgetting right now.
So, for Pogeg and for Neil, they get a point of loyalty for just getting to play today. Did you fight together as one? Yes, you did. Did you sacrifice something for the good of your companion? Not really. Did your companions perform incredible actions? Not really. Actually, no. I will give the point to Poke for being the one to push the dragon into Skutz's shirt.
But I say, I feel almost for epithets, Pogeg almost deserves one for being just a little beast. Dragon
He's already
pusher.
got one.
Dragon pusher.
Did your companion remain in good health? Did they take any damage this?
They did, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't get a point for that.
They did also heal.
I mean, yeah, you tend to do that on a long rest.
Yeah,
Didn't
they're
stop
full
them from
health
getting
again. I'm trying.
They remember. Very quick question. Story. I know obviously piety sticks at 30 until you've done your ordeal. Does story stay at 30?
No, story continues as normal. Yeah.
Quality.
I will
No, I'm
note
definitely
down
talking
Dragon
time.
Pusher for Pogek.
I want. What's it? Advantage on pushing dragons specifically.
Specifically dragons. Yeah, so with that, Unless there's anything else you need me to cover before we sign off.
Nope, I think we're good.
That's everything.
All right, we'll end the stream there. So, thank you to everybody for playing.
Thanks again to
Thanks
all
for
the
hosting.
lurkers and regulars for sticking around for our silly shenanigans. And just a little reminder, if you enjoyed tuning in, to give either myself or Atlas a follow.
Yeah, if you want to come over and watch the DM's point of view, you can come to the to my stream here at Satyr Atlas. Or if you want to see
And the players.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, as I say, on the player side over here on Scutspots, we haven't...
Yeah, we're trying to actually script a better ending, but it's a work in progress.
Anyways, if you want to check us out on YouTube to catch up past streams or get caught up, we have links under our streams.
Yeah, there should be a link in mine as well. So,
yeah, take care.
Until next week, we'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Take care. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.